Ladies and gentlemen, movie fans and book fans,
Girl cats and boy cats.
girl cats, boy cats, Yu-Gi-Oh fans and Pokemon fans. Even though
Maybe
Magic's
not
the Gathering.
Yu-Gi-Oh fans. Maybe not Yu-Gi-Oh fans.
Okay, so like, is there beef between Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic that I'm not familiar with? Or
Dude, just fuck you.
I mean,
I don't
Yu-Gi-Oh
know.
now is definitely fucking whack.
I don't know. So yeah, that's fair. But also like there's like that elitism that comes with Magic the Gathering. Like it's like known as like the
Oh yeah,
difficult
it's
game
known
and
as
all that.
the competitive
But
card game.
but also I say fuck Yu-Gi-Oh, but as a Magic fan, also fuck Magic. It's pretty
I
terrible
was
and
actually
toxic.
around it
So.
when I was in Smash, because the gaming center I was at would host a lot of those events. A lot of the owners were Magic players, so they inherently would host, tournaments and stuff.
Yeah.
And
No, it's fun. Like I wish it kind of didn't evolve into what it is today, but like it was fun as fuck, man. Like and my brother's really good. Jordan,
what's his
the
deck?
other half. It's not a what's his deck. It's an ever evolving thing. Like depending on the format.
Yeah,
So,
I guess it is true with like.
yeah, like we used to play standard pretty competitively.
That's what I was wondering. Like,
During yeah, because it was also kind of like cheap and like we got into it like and kind of like bought all the current sets, so we didn't have like back in the day we didn't
you feature
have
proofed
like the yeah a little bit but just was easier to start the collection there, and we started that around 2016 and played pretty heavily into like 2021.
Yeah,
So.
I got shown, stuff like that very early on. My friend that I've known since kindergarten, like, his dad was also a big nerd when he was growing up. So, like my friend Ian, he literally uses the die from like some of the first generation of like D&D, because like that's when he started playing stuff like first edition, second edition, and I remember growing up, he showed us like he had like folders of Magic the Gathering cards. Like he had this one deck that he would use just for troll. I forgot what it was. It was basically just like one guy, like one card, but you were able to resummon him over and over and over again, and essentially overwhelm your opponent. I don't know Magic like that, and it was an old ass deck, so I doubt it's even be able to be used.
No, no, that's where like the formats are crazy about Magic. They have like Legacy or like Modern, which is kind of at this point pretty old, but Legacy is like they still have legality limits because like certain old cards are kind of broken, or like certain rules. But no, those go back to like the original sets, so it's really cool. Like you could cheat out like end winning, like game winning cards on turn one, like if you start with everything right. Because of like Black Lotus's all the mana cheats, Dark Ritual, using things to cheat things into your graveyard. Anyways, I digress. Legacy's fun. I believe in proxying cards because they're way too expensive to build $3,000, $4,000, $10,000 decks. Fuck all that shit. Print your cards.
Were you in a Warhammer?
No, just print like fuck them or buy proxies.
Because I know I had a friend who got into Warhammer, and it's like, I truly feel bad for his fucking wallet.
Oh, it's insane.
It's a constant simmering. Just like his ass is constantly on fire because
that's the thing. Like you're constantly also buying. Like one of the reasons why I had to slow down is it was just an endless, and it's fun. The dopamine of like cracking packs and that with new sets, like in draft.
Oh, I get it, but it's like it's kind of gambling too, like
yeah. I've slowly lost interest. Jordan's still a big fan. He still plays like, when he can.
That's good.
So yeah, it's good, but
it's like me with fighting games.
It's still expensive though. No, because it's more expensive.
Well, I mean, in general, like you get the time when you can to go out, because I definitely am not out there every week now, and I'm like, why is this 16-year-old kicking our asses? Oh, he has literally all the day in the world to just watch all the. So what people don't get about gaming now is like, well, it's not that it's two things. We were worse gamers, but also people are just better now. Like it's easy to be good now, because we just have the internet and everything. Like you can look up the meta decks right now, for Magic example. Buy them if you really wanted to. Just have the money. and then just learn all the different, counters, the different, what you're looking for in your set. And then you can just understand it, right? It's just easier to get that information to understand what a lot of times would be complex kind of situations or concepts. You can just get them on a video in 5 minutes. Okay, cool. Also, if you're playing,
oh yeah, we'll have to do a recycle of the Uno or the Bong card.
So, I actually was listening to that. I'm not gonna play. It's for the people at home. But
yeah, I'm not either.
I do think we should start it. Like the official start of the bingo will be when this plays, and it didn't play because it's muted. When that plays, you know that all right, the bingo has started. Be able to look for all the stuff on your bingo card or listen for it. Please don't look for it. I'm actually will burn down my house if you're in my house.
What the fuck? Speaking of, are we recording right now?
Yes, we are.
Okay. I gotta ask at least once a show. That might be a bong card. Speaking of, brother, what did you rip down there?
I'm just trying to get through the rest of this ice peel so I can pick up tomorrow. Yeah, that's basically it. The usual. It's basically the blue moon of this cast.
The blue moon.
Yeah, it's a staple. Really it would be Blue Dream, but I just can't get that. And Bud, very I can't think of it conveniently. I guess I get it in vape all the time, which man does it suck when you lose a good vape. I'm talking about THC vape specifically. It doesn't really matter if it's fucking because that's the only this was a great live. It was hidden. That shit hit. It was also one of my favorite strains, Blue Dream. I must have been walking around the shopping center. It was in my like little my man purse that you know about. I had the fucking thing open, the front pocket, walking around. Now it's always closed because I swear to God it was not in that front pocket when I was home. Wanted to chill with the kittens.
You have a history of losing vape.
That's why I brought it up. I was like, okay,
yeah, losing. Yeah, sure, man. You lost it. Yeah, okay.
Okay, hey, how am I gonna? I'm gonna steal my own vape. Hold on, I'm gonna steal my own vape. How's that possible?
Don't worry about the locker at Velocicoaster. I'll get those vapes, bud. All of a sudden, my fucking vape's gone.
You know what's funny? I actually have some bullshit because
honestly, I just pray that some fucking 14-year-old didn't get a hold of that. Like, honestly, that's my only concern.
Honestly, I think it's straight because I think they go through it. I don't fucking know. Cause dude, you're a bad influence. I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I know. I assume
they got your fingerprints and everything on there.
We even asked. Yeah, right.
They know exactly who it was. So. But what are you smoking today? Because you're actually back.
I was gonna say, well, unofficially, off the record. So I don't know what to call. I forget what it's called, but it's a hybrid, less than 20%, kind of light. Yeah, 18 point something.
So you're actually smart and ease back into weed, and people.
Yeah.
Let me get the 33% top shelf, and they're gone for 5 months.
Can I have the triple black diamond? melt your nuts pineapple.
Can I get the triple black diamond?
41% sativa. Your heart rate's fucking 900 after 1.5 hits.
Can I get the
42% of pure THC?
Yeah, after not smoking.
It's a chill little hybrid. I don't really know what its name is. Pink CRTZ. I don't know if it's carrots. I called it Pink Cunts because I think that's a great name for it.
Wait, what?
You heard.
Wait. You got Pink Quartz, though.
Oh, Quartz? But it says C on the menu, but maybe it's Pink Quartz. I don't know.
I can look at
I can look at the receipt, but I won't.
I do know that.
Anyways, more importantly, look at this. The viewers at home can't see, but look at this mustache.
Well, I guess you could follow his TikTok and stuff.
I'm so fucking about it right now. I'm
TikTok. I don't know what it is. It's like literally like I just don't think the best TikToks are gonna end up being on other social media anyway. So
it's the best social media, and it's going to get banned because of the not insurrection, the revolution. So,
honestly, wasn't it supposed to be banned like a month ago?
yeah, a Florida sheriff just killed a riot, told rioters they will be killed. Which sheriff?
uh,
Sounds like a Judd move. Anyways. Yeah, it's pretty dope. I like it. I also faced a fucking Guinness in between said doobie rip.
you know,
And we've been bullshitting before the cast about a certain guest that keeps dodging us.
yeah, we got ding dong ditched.
Ding dong.
I'm gonna
bitch.
just say it now. We got ding dong.
Ding dong, we're a bitch.
The doorbell rang, and Mike looked at us and said, "You're a bitch," and then shit on our porch and left.
By the way, I am completely bald, but I carry a comb just for this mustache.
Actually, no. What he actually did, he rang the doorbell, dropped off a 12-pack of IPAs, chugged one right in front of me, and then left.
Or we tried to troll him so hard, karma bit me in the ass.
And he walked off, by the way. He walked off.
Or karma bit us in the ass for buying the shittiest blue moons on Earth.
You see, so I also found out I need to get Coronas. Because apparently he fucking despises those too.
Okay, that's fine, because I'd much rather do Corona than Blue Moon. Holy fuck, give me some fresh lime and I'm good to go.
See, I think, like, well, you might be right now, which is sad. Like, it's just so inconsistent, like... You said the whole pack was skunky, though.
Yeah, my entire bottles. The whole fucking overpriced 12-pack things.
Yeah, they're like $2 or $3 more. And for what? It's like, it's not better than a Miller, for sure. Literally $1 a pack, or a can. Appreciate you. Shit, a Yank, like, literally everything's better than a Blue Moon now. It's like, on bottle. And then now they have the audacity to be giving them in cans?
Look at girl. Yeah, Blue Moon is you have to have a fresh tap.
With the
fresh orange. Juicy orange. It's got to be the orange has to carry that beer, right? Like, I think most people would agree, like, especially on draft. Also, speaking of that silly podcast, The Drunk Riders, how do they not pee more?
I mean, they're used to it, but also I don't think they just go through like 3-4 beers like all the time. Like, I know the power hour that happened, they definitely were.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. But I typically am doing 1 to 3, and now I just pre-gamed with it, but actually did our namesake. I guess I didn't pee before we started. I should have peed. Anyways,
I'm just.
What an intro. Hopefully our music comes through, and so does the bomb rip, because it's going to be a great one.
I'm trying to think, because, like, after one beer, if I'm not making sure I'm just drinking water after, generally I'm, like, fine. For, like, it's like if I were to drink anything else. If I'm, like, going through it pretty fast and I'm already drinking another one, then I can feel like, alright, if I'm gonna have to piss, twice within like 2 hours or something, but that immediate piss is coming in like 30 minutes.
Hey, Tyler. I'm a new friend of yours. What do you guys talk about on your quote unquote roller coaster / drugs podcast? Oh, just how much we pee.
while being buzzed and drunk. No,
I mean,
I'm actually thinking of the first episodes now, like where we actually were just be like, we're talking about coasters, this happened, but we would talk a little bit, It wasn't. It was basically always this. Now, going 15, 20 minutes before talking about anything. Guys, we are going to talk about stuff, by the way.
We have a lot. We have a good stuff to talk about. We have what do we have to talk about? That's a good transition.
So I actually have a bit of bullshit because I went with my coworkers to King's Dominion yesterday.
Ooh.
So that was a time because it was very general audience kind of day. And I have some days.
Was it great though?
It was pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie, because like I did that quite a bit anyway. Because
GP are better than enthusiasts, man. Like I'm 9 times out of 10 I want to be there.
Well,
shout out. It's not a bong card, but the Tyler #2 and his wife, and yeah.
Yeah, but
this sometimes like random friends that just like love roller coasters are so fun, and like you show them things, they have fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know, things they typically wouldn't do, and they're like, oh my god, and they don't have silly takes like, you know, the ex-girlfriend Tiffany back in the day, like she's like, what are all these people complaining about, like with King Dakar and shit, and she was in a not even an enthusiast, right? And she's like, she like faced her fears and had a great time. Like all that shit was so much fun. Like riding with normal park guests is the best. Anyways,
it's a coin
unless you have,
me.
Yeah, they say some silly things, but like I don't know, you just like, oh, that's silly, and laugh it off. Jordan always like loses money. He'll be like, he pulls out the actuallys, but that's his kind of personality.
But it's just because like to me, it depends. If you're a good person, I'm gonna have a good time with you at the park. Like enthusiast or not. So that's like what I was saying underneath this one tweet. I forgot who it was. I know he's a controversial tweeter. What's a fun ginger? No, he was like saying something like enthusiasts when they go to the park. Oh, they blah 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 blah. And I'm like, honest to God, I've never gone to a park with like any of my enthusiast friends, and they've like rickied off the whole day. Because I don't hang out with rickies.
Yeah, we have good taste in human beings. Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying is like I hang out with like actual like people that probably have interests outside of just roller coasters. You know, we talk about this a bit, but
like we said episode on 69 of Airtime Mike, right? With like a guy will like completely ignore everything around him and be like nerding out. So,
which my coworker was making fun of you for that. Shout out to
the good enthusiasts that can be normal human beings and have a good time without being weird about everything.
I feel like they're actually the majority, but there's just a lot of vocal minority.
Yeah, it is a very vocal, like funny minority. But you just and also there's also nothing wrong with being weird, right? It is what it is. If you know, we are all weird here, but
essentially, that's basically what I'm saying. As long as you just
respect. Speaking of people we love, I won't use their name because I know it's a bong card, but they're coming to the Tampa Bluesiest event, and they were just at the Texas whatever takeover with each other. It looked like a great time.
So there's actually news about that for me.
Oh,
I might have to
no, West
say I can't do it, but I have to do a lither checking. But
Westifer, I guess I could always cancel my PTO. When will you know, bro?
I'll know within a few days, but I think I need to save and build a bit. This trip is big. This last trip. And after.
You know what? And I, as somebody that's going through it, I completely agree, get it. So
and
you just let me know because then that is time I can be working. So yeah.
But
I can you give me your ticket?
I was trying to think. I was actually trying to think that. That's why I was trying to say.
Because I'll just buy it from you.
But what was it? Oh yeah, main reason is I really want to do the Western Pennsylvania trip late July. I'd also do more Pennsylvania. I want to go back to Hershey a lot and stuff. Stay more local because it's just easier.
Yeah.
And still, I'm very lucky to be in the epicenter that I am. So
yes, yeah, I'm
gonna take advantage of that and still have a great time. And I'm honestly, after this last visit to Katie, it's Twist Timbers. The rides were fucking hitting, right? Like,
My
But there is
5-year
a
goal is
hole in me when I see that orange meanie just sitting in the back. You
the
got
goat.
now. I will say, um, it does remind me of like something. You know how like the last scheme was like people called it. So kind of looks like Sheets. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a good one. No one brought up. It did kind of like Sheets, the red and yellow. But no, for me it looks like a huge McDonald's advertisement.
Yeah, it was.
You know, ba da ba ba ba. No, like, but no. When I go to that park now, just oh. But do you have any reports or anything? Because I have this court report. That's about it. Into the news, and it's beefy.
I didn't really. Last time I did have my mini SeaWorld / super fun mini Universal trip. But you had your bigger report. But it was just a little trip with 2 new friends. Shout them out. I'll give out their TikTok and all that shit.
Yeah, because you've been on that TikTok grind.
Well, I mean, that's not a grind. That's literally just
TikTok.
having friends and being a normal human. But yeah.
No, you literally had to stop by and split the G. First, that sounds crazily sexual, by the way.
Okay, how do we just transition from my new TikTok or friends to splitting the G? Did I post this yet anywhere?
Well, it's because the reason why we're recording fucking hours. Well, granted, we were bullshitting with in tech, so. Oh, I can tell for people that are like, how can you tell when you're dehydrated? When water tastes like
Gold.
Way too good, you're probably fucking
like
dehydrated.
when water tastes like Jesus' healing hands.
Are you gonna say he's piss?
I said Jesus' healing hands.
Yeah, but I felt that pause. I felt that pause.
Because I didn't know
I mean, he's Jesus. Apparently, like,
I didn't know an unoffensive way to say to get Christian and preachy. That's all.
I mean, I'm pretty sure every Christian listens to this guy's, right?
There's a ton of them, right?
Yeah, we're actually the pastors of the Thusi Church.
What is my Twitter so I can
Reverend
try to
Tyler, Reverend Back Row.
What is my actual @ on Twitter, real quick? I'm trying to log in.
@ Brothers Back Row. Oh yeah, you can't go on over now. Well,
that's such a good login, by the way.
All right, so yeah. What did y'all do at SeaWorld? Because you talked about shutting them out.
Oh, that wasn't a we. That was a me. That was a brief 12-minute visit. Parked. Got my preferred parking. Yeah, bro. It was before my Universal trip with Taylor. I'm trying to find their joint account.
Did you not talk about this?
No, I've let you all speak. You had a whole fucking 2-week long ass vacation, bro.
I mean, you definitely should have before.
Yeah.
Instead of
individual Taylor's
too high and disappearing because whatever you smoked was like 20-some%.
Yeah, no, I did too much that last time. Yeah. Anyways,
he became antisocially high.
Well, no, I was letting you speak. It was y'all's trip report, not mine.
No questions or anything? Yeah, no intro. I have questions. I'm like, oh, what you do here? Why would you do that?
Okay, so yeah, to answer your question, I briefly, as soon as that park opened,
why'd you spend 12 minutes? What was the one thing you did?
If you had to guess the one thing I did at opening on a lovely, dreary morning. No, the best coaster, brother. Your favorite.
I mean, it's not my favorite, but I just think it's overrated.
It's your favorite of all time. The greatest
B&M of
the greatest B&M in the South.
What?
Mako.
Wait, so you prefer Mako over like Kumba and Hulk? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro.
Yes, I do actually. Kumba's my number 0.
So you prefer that, right? Okay, got it.
No, you don't understand. Both my brother and I were big Airtime fans, and it hits. So.
Okay, so This is good. See, that's what I was saying. I actually want elaboration. So like, we were shit posted in the like all. I was literally editing, the podcast and the Planet Coaster POV that I put out. Which check that out by the way. It's I liked it. I finally finished my my first park's point of view. So give them all a look. Just real quick, but yeah, then we were just shit posting, trolling, while Jordan was also trolling on the.
No, Wes is a troller who doesn't like any B&Ms no matter what, and this is not counting towards the fight on the bingo card on the bong card if you have it. But
I'm not feeling it today, so
yeah,
you could say anything about them, and I'm just chilling. To be honest.
Good.
That's why I was really? I'm like, because it's honest. I just think it's overrated.
I posted some pretty good memes at your expense.
Okay, but like the fact that like I will say. Mamba is literally potentially better than Steel Force, bro. Like,
bro.
Like it's literally people say, "Oh, it got the Mamba treatment." Like that's what are you talking about, bro? It was good before Steel Force.
Yeah, but like you have.
They were both shit, and then they both got good.
I mean, I'm like a number one fucking Dorney stan, so it's but.
Am I the only person that says like they're just a fine park?
No, you are. You need to shut your whore mouth.
Like they're fine, I've had some of the best park moments there, but the park itself, fine.
Okay, do you want to have a high heart to heart right now, brother?
Demon Drop slaps. Steel Force slaps. Talon's a great time.
It's where it's cute. It's where I met you.
Okay, yeah. Okay, true.
Does that hold no value for that park? Like I have memories.
Okay,
with friends.
But like I
have memories with Tiffany, like watching. She was like that little 110-pound Asian girl that watching. Like she was flying in that fucking Steel Force seat, right? Like I have memories with you, Jen. That's where I met Tom and Mike or whoever. Kelly.
You met Tom. Yeah, I just so I could edit. But
I wanted to interrupt their thing and do the bong rip and then be like, "I'm Tyler, I'm West,"
and be like, "And I'm the Snoop Dogg of coasters."
Oh no! I think I probably smoke, or I used to smoke more than you, which is a bad thing. But also Scooby, that guy smokes.
Oh, yeah, he's probably the biggest high roller.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I turn into a fiend when I'm on a trip or something. Like this last trip, like
a fiend.
Like I was literally a goblin. Like
okay, all right. Here's the question for those listening to the podcast. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you become a fiend when you're traveling on coaster trips?
Oh, I think it's got 1 to 10. For me, it's like fucking 11 out of 10. It's definitely 9 out of 10 minutes.
Bro, when you were... That's literally why I did what I did and have my new card, because, like, bro, I was ready to...
I know. But, like, honestly, I would still probably try to come down, like, sometime soon. Because, like, a trip down there is easy.
I still need to do
but I just wouldn't make it this recent one. So that's why I was trying to...
Bro, I could take $100 train to DC, so...
Also, a big reason is also I wanted to say, main reason for that is for the Mako thing. Being hypers overall. I know you're all gonna like this, but I just wish they were a bit more dynamic, And honest to God, that's why I liked Raging Bull, because it was like a dynamic layout, and it was still giving airtime. It wasn't just like airtime, which sometimes it slaps, right? But like. I wish they did a bit more.
They even have the positives. Like that's like what more do you want?
Well, Mako,
you've got up and down.
Well, on Mako, I'm thinking where exactly are the
You've never been folded over your clamshell on that first turn.
Well, that happened. You know what? Also, that happened to me on Twisted Timbers. That happened to you in any valley.
No, dude. Like I am completely folded. Like, have you ridden the Bustin' Cowgirl Reverse Blast?
What?
Bronco?
What?
Reverse
San-
blast
So
cowgirl
are
in
you
your
talking
ass,
about Sandy's?
Sandy's
I don't
Bronco
know.
at
Only
New
reason, I don't even
Jersey.
know how I knew that you were talking about Sandy's, but I think.
Reverse
Well,
cowgirl.
I know what you're looking up when you get off this,
No.
guys.
Yeah, it's
Some sandy cheeks, huh?
pictures of feet.
Jesus Christ. No, what does that have to do with the B&M?
No, like when you get pinned, when you get like
Oh, okay.
I
So
forget what it's called.
I mean, to be honest,
Folded?
so
Yeah.
that's why I like wooden coasters, though. When you say they're shit, I get folded on them all the time.
Brother, I don't actually. Okay, here's the thing which you don't understand. I don't think wooden coasters are shit. I only say it as a counter argument and a silly troll because you hate on my beloved, and all I want is equal respect.
Look,
because I don't go disrespect. You
yeah,
can't go disrespecting mine without me going and disrespecting yours.
At this point, they can
B&M
write the fucking card off if they have it.
B&M is
gone like 5
goated.
minutes about this. I didn't bring it back. So also another one's about to go off. Just forewarning.
Another bong rip? All right, that means I can go take my first leak of the show.
Wait, what? You think? Why does me bong ripping equal a leak?
It's because I have to pee because I fucking faced that Guinness.
Dude, you need to get like one of
I
those like surgical piss bottles.
Just wear a condom, Kath.
Honestly, God, so I've been thinking about getting one on road trips because this.
Jesus Christ, you.
No, like you know how much time you would save.
Dude, just use a Gatorade bottle. Use a 32-ounce Gatorade bottle like a real man.
Okay, it splatters everywhere when you. All right,
splatters everywhere.
This T-line. I was like, when it. All I'm gonna say
put
is
it in.
It fits perfectly.
Put it in.
No, a Gatorade bottle is too wide. I'm thinking of a Gatorade bottle when you're driving. That
The
shit's like
ounce,
dangerous.
Yeah, the 30. Yeah, it's okay.
What do you mean it's okay? No, it's way too wide. Like, have you ever tried to drink a Gatorade bottle?
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, I want to quote that. The Gatorade bottle is way too wide. Screenshot. Like, holy fuck.
Dude, I'm just saying, have you ever drank from
I'm
Gatorade
getting my
bottle
Gatorade
driving?
bottle real quick and going to the bathroom.
Oh, he left. All right, guys, if you're listening, have you ever drank Gatorade bottle while driving? That is like a dangerous tactic because you just might be doused. You might be doused in Gatorade. All right. So imagine, open it. Imagine driving, and you're like, the forward forces and the braking forces. It's a wide gap.
Okay, for the record, it's Jesus. Bro, stop telling on your. Stop while you're ahead. Stop while you're ahead.
What do you mean? Dude, I'm being honest, bro. You're making it the way that
you literally just put it in and start peeing.
And then there's splatter. No,
there's not. How is there splatter if your dick is inside of it? You get a 32 ounce.
Because it's literally like. Oh, God.
You put.
Anyways, Laura just joined.
I can leave back out.
I'm just
trying
to say.
I came in on a personal conversation.
No, this is going off the cast actually, but so no, I'm just saying. From what I've seen, it's like perfect, bro. Like it's perfect. That's a bit, you're gonna get some splatter there. You don't know exactly. You might need that later for water. You know what I'm saying? Like that's specifically made for that.
Later. No, that's
I feel like the only time we would do something like that is during like a I don't know, like a festival.
We're talking road trips, but that's the whole problem about the whole problem about Gatorades is that they make you have to pee, right?
Yeah, it's the electrolytes, I guess.
Yeah. So that's why I always end up pissing.
They make you pee if you're sitting around. If you're moving around, they probably don't need it.
Well, if you're driving for me from my place to Atlanta, that's 7.5, 8 hours. So,
oof.
If you have a Gatorade or two, you're pissing at least twice on that trip, right? Plus your snacks and your water.
No, it was bad. Like, because Ryan got me in a coffee, and I was pissing like a racehorse.
Yeah. Oh, you start the trip right with your coffee, then you're having your water and like a snack, and then your Gatorade, and by then you're filmed to the brim, right? That's just hour 4. That's the first piss break
I'll
from
do it
Tampa.
again.
From Tampa, I'm pretty much like just getting out of Florida.
No, but the main reason for potentially, calling off on this upcoming one is so that upcoming trip, it's because I really want to push for third to last week of July, going to Western Pennsylvania, hitting the Kinney of the Woods, and
So
Waldemere.
so I'm missing both those parks, right?
Exactly. So I want to make it like
So
an actual fucking thing.
I wanted to work my ass off for the same money reason during July. What about early August?
Okay, I mean first week of August. That's what I was saying too. So.
Okay. Because like I'm just trying to work as much overtime as humanly possible in July.
So y'all, to be determined, keep that in mind. Western Pennsylvania.
Please come, Chris, Nessa, any Buzz Bars
Joe.
members, Iron Gwazi Cassie, Mike,
Mike, Mike and Mike, one with an airtime.
one with a Tom. Who's the other one for sure?
There are a lot of Mikes.
Oh, fucking K-Bob, solid listener, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely literally like always there. Literally.
It looks today.
It's to the point where it's like I'm like,
Like,
sorry guys,
great.
you listen to this bullshit because let's talk about coasters. 37 minutes, and we barely talked about. Actually, no, we have talked about coasters. We were just talking about
We've mentioned parks.
Yeah,
coasters.
we just gave people a bingo card because we're talking about B&M shit, but no. Yeah, I'm not getting back into it. Y'all know my opinion, but yeah, that's some of my shit basically. So you rode Mako, and what was your Epic Universe day?
No, not Epic. It was just Universal and Islands.
Oh yeah, no, you went to go to Velocity and all that stuff.
Yeah, so I met up with Tanner and Taylor from Theme Park Sisterhood on TikTok. Super cool. At one point we got separated and they like caught like a cool merch drop, which was cool, like for HHN and all that. So I don't know. There's a bunch of creators there and they got like bazillion views on TikTok, which is fun. And when I was split up, I obviously got on Velocicoaster, which is perfect.
How long was the wait?
So I started, single rider was closed, and I got in line, and I was like, man, this line's kind of long. It looked like 50 minutes to an hour. I was like, damn. So I was looking, and single rider reopened. So I got out of the line after like 5-10 minutes, got in the single rider, and then got on in like 25. So pretty good. That ride is absolutely elite, S tier every time. It's just such a fun experience. Like
every time.
It gets better every time. I don't know. It's weird. Like I had that ride lowest at number 6, and now it's my number 2.
Yeah, no, it's just, I think, and speaking of GP, how we were mentioning earlier, like everybody that gets on that train, like I sat, because I was in single rider, I sat next to like this older child, like adult child of like the older couple in front of me, and they were all like having a good time and like
Adult
laughing.
Child? Wait, what?
He was still with his parents, but he was like not
okay.
like he might have been 17 to 20, like whatever, still just vacation. Yeah. Sorry.
I'm a steam chick.
So yeah, it makes it same. So, and his older parents, probably in their like late 50s to mid 60s, so like they're still kick ass because they're riding fucking Velocicoaster as some random GP, and my hands are obviously up the whole time, and then the guy next to me is like, fuck it, we're just fucking flying. He was hands loose on the Mosasaurus roll. His like they're pulling into the brake run. Their parents are like, holy shit, we have to do that again. And like it's just such an experience every time for every single person. Like if you don't like Velocicoaster, there's something wrong with you. I'm not saying it has to be your number 1 or even your top 5, but like people that quote unquote
There's
are trying
objectively
to
good
like
rides. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
There
like
are
like
objectively good rides. You
finish,
can have your opinion on them. It's like
yeah,
movies. There's objectively good movies.
like
I,
operations are like what second to who?
I don't care.
Um,
There's objectively good shit.
yeah, theming,
Now you
even
can
the
have an
queue.
opinion on if
Yeah,
you like it or not because it's still an art, right? That's what
yeah.
it's made for. But you can what it took to make it, what goes into it, like objectively, that is a top tier attraction. And like if you're
So
not having fun on it, I'm like how? Like how? Like it's a blast every time. Every single time.
Yes.
yep. So speaking of, did you see? Are we ready for the news of what just released that POV?
I will, but I have a little bit of a ship or not ship, but talk about my GP coworker friends yesterday at Katie. Because that was definitely, it opened my eyes up a bit. So, this is why I told people when enthusiasts, because I would say half enthusiasts love Kings Dominion and half of them kind of think it's an overrated park. When you bring people there, like what like my friends were, just my friend Selena wanted to ride everything. She said when I didn't realize that she got it and the first thing we see is the carousel. She goes, "All right, we're getting." I'm like, "What?" She said, "You don't get it. We're riding every single thing." And I'm like, "You don't realize we gotta work tomorrow." But yeah, we definitely were tired going into work today. But that nap hit. Regardless, we had a great time because we did so much around the park, and they were just having a great time on like the things that you would avoid when we normally go. Like Delirium, they were having a blast on. They were talking about how much that like it was one of their favorites.
Which one's that?
That's the spinning Mondial.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it honestly was kind of pulling yesterday. I don't know.
Yeah,
It was like we were. There was points I'm like, does this like go upside down? Like it definitely goes a little bit like, but like it really was like it was pulling. It was kind of good. Drop Tower always hits. We rode the Ragnidia. And then I forgot how fun, those like Troikas are. The scramblers. Yeah, we just did a lot of random shit that, all I would do is just be, Raptera. Talk about how mid it is. And then move on. And then I think, so if I were to base it off of what Selena told me, because I went with Selena and Jordan. Two good friends at work here. I think Flight of Fear was her favorite, so Flight of Terror would be pleased. Raptera was her second favorite, and then after that, it's Twisted Timbers, and it's really because she likes the experience. So it makes sense. Like Twisted Timbers, is a really good roller coaster, but it really is just a coaster. Raptera at least has some theming, some elements to it. With the queue and everything, and you're at least over the midway where that looks really good. But Flight of Fear is literally, you walk in, you see a fucking UFO. There's a whole spiel now. There's aliens in the cages. You're in a dark.
That's a spicy take that Twisted Timbers is just a coaster.
What do you mean? It's an amazing coaster, but there's no experience there. Like,
it's a pretty big experience.
Okay, explain to me what experience there is.
The fucking ride, bro. What do you mean?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. But like, there's no, how like Velocicoaster, you like.
Yeah, of course. But like, it's still a pretty like for like your average GP that's been to like your couple local fairs or parks and Six Flags. Like, I don't know, just from the personal experience going there with Tyler and his wife Erin, like, kind of nuts.
Well,
like,
no,
they
loved the ride. That's what I'm saying. But
that's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying for Selena,
they also hated Flight of Fear, which is funny. But
but no, because like if it's like that's what I was saying. She would probably have Velocicoaster as her easy number one because it's thrilling, and it's a full experience from when you walk into the queue.
In a perfect machine.
So that's why I'm saying like that's why Flight of Fear. I mean. People be like, there's no way you're comparing Velocicoaster to Flight of Fear, but I'm saying in the sense of, you walk in, it's immediately you have spiels and all these new, it talks about Jungle X and the new area, and this new facility with all the hiding this new shit, and you walk in, there's more talks about it, there's different spiels, different radio calls back and forth, walkie-talkies going off, you see a big UFO, it's shitty comparison, but it's a full experience. You see people come back, or you see people shoot out, and they come back and they're gone. And then she's like, wait, where do they go? Like, what they would ask, where do they go? But no, she had a blast on that because honestly, Flight of Fears are overrated. They're good rides. No, Kings Island, it runs a bit rough, but
it's just the train, right? Like
it really is just the train. Like Poltergeist slaps.
Yeah, like if you have any other like normal fucking coaster train, it's significantly better.
If they that's literally RMC too. Like they improve their train. God, like I'd be so much more excited for Alpine Fury if they had a different train. Like,
yeah.
And if they didn't just Star Fox 64 the ride. Do a barrel roll.
That was pretty funny. The old 18 frames per second there is pretty dope.
Why has no one made that meme yet? Maybe there's not enough older gamers in the hobby. You would think there would be, though. I know the Throw dude would be, like, all over that.
TDR fucking shits on it. What is it? He calls a barrel course for the ride or some shit.
I mean, it is. There's, like, 6. Okay, it might be 5, but still, like...
I realistically would want to ride it in the next 2 years, so I haven't watched the full POV.
Oh, yeah, dude, it's, like, back-to-back, like, barrel roll.
Yeah, I know.
But to be fair, it's like, okay, like, what's the difference between there's 3 airtime hills on Twisted. Hypers are just airtime hills.
Yeah, but those are all good sensations, or the best sensations, which is why I like Air Force One so much.
You see, Ejector's a better sensation than Floater, sorry.
Because repeated... Yeah, well, it is.
Like, way better.
Yeah, it is.
So that's why Hyper's the weirdest.
You're talking to a guy whose number 1 has the most violent ejector I've ever experienced. So.
You see, then people say it has flow ejector, but they still think it's they're really good.
It has flow ejector on the first airtime hill where they slowed it down, but the other airtime moments, like on the back half after the second launch, are so fucking violent. Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
I have to see.
Like
how I ride.
It kind of dumpsters. I know how you ride, and I try. I mean, obviously they're doing their best to prevent certain things, but yeah, I mean, I have, like I said.
I've gotten crazy rides at Velocicoaster before as well. So.
Yes, we have.
Shit! Damn, you're skimming my fingernails across that lagoon.
Yep. No, I mean, I feel like certain people or enthusiasts don't really get that. Like, and that's definitely where, like, you could rate a GP is, like, they get in a seat, right, and they instantly push down on themselves, and you're like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. That's what I was telling, I was showing them on Twisted Timbers, because we did the Carousel Racer. They had fun on that. Yeah, I don't know how Jordan survived in a black hoodie the entire time in Virginia, but, 85 degree, almost 90 degree day. But yeah, he chipped it out. That was impressive.
How old is that man?
He's actually so I call him literally. I need to take a picture somehow. He looks and acts so much like Marcus. It's kind of scary. and he has the picture I'm like, it's kind of scary. He just doesn't have kids. But no, like literally a huge troll. Basically will say anything. Not afraid of it. And I don't know how, literally just because Mark's name, he just tickles my funny bone whenever I talk to him. Just fucking. But no, we were having a good time. Racer went to Apple. Yeah, you go ahead real quick, I guess, my guy. This is why you need a Gatorade bottle, right? Just piss in the Gatorade bottle.
It's too wide, bro. Okay, West, I get why you don't like Mako.
No, we were Apple's Apple, then we went on Twisted Timbers. They loved it, but the first time Jordan did not. As this is what I mean, the RMC restraints, even for GP, even for people that don't go all the time, they're shit. He's not even that much bigger. He's literally on 5'9". He's maybe 5'11". And granted, he's bigger, mass wise. He's that man is built like a Spartan. Well, I digress. No, anyways, he did not because they actually stabled him the first ride. And by the time he got to the breaker run, he was actually in pretty bad pain. He was like, "Please get me out, get me out." He's like, "Get me out." He's kind of afraid to go on again. He actually had to kind of tell me, "Hey, look, if it happens again, you tell me you just need a bit more room." They didn't staple him. it was a blast. He had a great time. He was like, yo, I see why you like wanted that room. He's like, not only is it comfortable, like you get that. It's like, well, you're like, I was out of my seat. It's like, and I'm like, I look just like the VeggieTales meme where it's like, well, let me tell you about airtime.
VeggieTales.
Mind if I cut in? Shit, no. That was a good time. We rode Grizzly after that, after hydrating. That was fun too. Before getting some food for them, they realized that, well, Selena was down with it because it was just easy for her to get, but like Jordan was literally like, this is evil. This is evil, because he went to I think Victoria's is still the worst value in the entire park. Because when you can get an actual prime rib or actual good vegetarian and vegan options like Grin and Grill, Outpost, for basically the same price, if not less. No, like the same price. It's like the same price. You got a prime rib, all that stuff. And you pay for a slice of pizza. Granted, I think the slice really is like 2, but just a slice of pizza and a breadstick. Or it's 2 breadsticks, sorry. For $20?
Did I hear vegan option?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I think Victoria's is the worst value in the park by far.
What's Victoria's?
It's the pizza parlor in the middle of the park, next to the Drop Tower, Bad Apple, and like
KD.
Yeah, Katie.
Womp womp. Yeah, their food's not the best, but it's still better than
worst option.
It's still better than Busch Gardens Tampa's food.
No, like Grand and Grill Outpost, it's like you pay for the same price and you're getting actual veggies, vegetarian options, fresh food. Like it's like not even it's nowhere near the regular fare you get. That's why it's like, I don't know. I was trying to persuade them otherwise, but I went to Firehouse later. Their brisket I think is improved. They have like a peppered kind of mustard. It's really good. Their green beans, however, a bit too much reliance on the garlic aioli, and I think they just need better green beans in general. If they made them generally just more standard, and just made them get salt and pep, it's like just actually cook them well, it would actually be
people love aioli though.
Yeah, I mean it's okay with bread, but like
it'd be better off like S&P and butter or oil or garlic.
Cornbread wasn't bad, but after that, so after that, I was actually we were walking around and they kept asking, "Oh, what's that? What's that?" So the big orange giga in the back, and then I had to keep explaining to them, "Yeah, it's closed." Oh, yeah, we went on Windseeker, and then we got off, and then Jordan was sort of like, "Yo, I'm gonna ask for a refund." I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "Yo, Pantherian's down." And this is what I want to say this on the cast, because this is literally one of the first time he's gone to the park in like years, and he knew, oh yeah, we got to go for Intimidator. That's just like something like the area knows, right? So he was literally saying, like, he was dead ass. He's like, "Yo, I'm actually like, why aren't they giving like discounted admission?" Like he was asking like these real hard hitting facts, because it's like, and I also and it's like it's crazy because people in my hobby say enthusiasts don't like this roller coaster, and he's like, "Are you kidding me, bro? This is the best ride in the park by far." Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, calm your tits there, guys. It is probably the best ride, but never forever. Yeah.
Wes, do you want to get Grizzly's wood out of your mouth?
Yes, because I'm not a furry. Also, my nephew literally was going to Busch Gardens instead of Katy because he found out Pantherian is down. And he doesn't even go to the parks like that. He just goes like once a year, Hershey, Katy, or Busch. General area. He was asking, what should I do? And he's like, I've been to KD in a while. What is it like? Hey, your new Wayne coaster's coming out. You think I should go for that? And then I was like, I mean, yeah, but your favorite coaster isn't going to be open. And he's like, what? Are they closed? I'm like, no, they're not closing it. It just hasn't opened this year. And he's like, will it be open by a certain time? And I was like, no word. And he was like, well, fuck you. And he said, well, fuck that. I'm doing Busch then. I was like, screenshot what he said. Fuck that. I'm doing Busch then. And people say GP don't like this ride. It just boggles my mind. Like, I don't get it. Oh, I see the people on the ride. They love it.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, the ride has 32 people per train, and it goes 90 miles per hour the whole layout. Sorry to each people.
That's just like peak perfection engineering, right? Like, holy fuck. And fuck Intamin fanboys, but goddamn, that ride just does it for me.
I mean, in a way, I do get Intamin fanboys, but they're like they remind me of like wine enthusiasts.
Yeah, no, for sure. I get what they're getting at, but also fuck being a weirdo. Elitist, so
no, they're like, hey, you gotta wait time for perfection. It's basically like you're saying, like, when you get a big ass crazy Intamin, you're basically waiting for like what bells and whistles are gonna just fall right the fuck off, and they need to put completely new ones on for it to work in like 2 to 3 years. Now, a normal one, like if you just get like a regular multi-launch, which for some reason parks never just go with regular stuff from Intamin. Well, I kind of get it maybe because it's like, I mean, I do love them, but the way that they do the shipments is really dumb, and they need to find a way to fix that. It's the reason why the accelerator coaster, the hydraulic coasters took so long to get parts. Why Pantherian is going through what it is right now. Granted, their timing is the main fault for that, but but whatever. Just they deserve all the blame bastard for it. Regardless, yeah. I think honestly, Intamin should try to push harder, just more original, just smaller shit, like more Mavericks, more like. And I guess Maverick was one of the first, but I mean, like, just keep pushing that, like, see many people love it. Now, if they didn't, they work with so many third parties that it's like, whenever something goes wrong, hey, you got to talk to this guy. Sorry.
They are pushing it with the new one. That POV looks insane.
Honestly, they have been. So, like, that is true. Like, Velocicoaster, Pantheon, Totatis, Gotham City Escape. That's clearly 4 different models in the last, like, 4 years.
And the newest one.
Taiga, too, even though that one was the last wireframe as well. I wonder why. Because they used the same trains as, like, Terran. And also, yeah, Terran. Yeah, that's basically their main model now. Yeah. So, there, I'm capped. They finally found it. But before that model, like the modern LSM launch, they were kind of like hopping all around. They were, like I'm saying, like they had Fahrenheit's coming out. They're doing random like inverts in like South Africa and stuff. Or no, excuse me, that's Giovanola. All right, disregard me. I'm high. All right, we had.
No, but did you see the new POV for Fast and the Furious?
Oh, yeah, I was actually about to put a clip on. Yeah, like, we did a lot that day. Pantherian looks great, but I think that's my last trip until potentially, Throw Culture goes very soon, because I'm sorry, Now, Grizzly is slapping, but it's to the point now I can't lap it because it's really popular, and Twister's kind of the same. But I did get my best rounds in Twisted this year, so it's definitely living up to the hype. Twisted Timbers needs to really be like having 85, 90 degree days for it to really put like that's when it's top 15. Because I was actually thinking about pushing it down a bit, and then I was like, nope. That was the ride. This past visit, that was the ride.
Yeah, I'm assuming Iron Gwazi has to be ripping through wheels right now, because Florida's the hottest I've ever felt in a long time. Besides maybe last year.
So Lauren, are you fixing that boomerang in Dixieland, or what's up?
Man, honestly, I don't know what the fuck is going on with that thing. I've heard, back and forth between it being closed indefinitely, and then they do have this new management company that's coming in, but apparently it's only supposed to be for the water park, not for Dixie Landing. I believe that someone else was also speculating relocation. To be honest with you, it looks like scrap metal. So I truly don't know if it can withstand a relocation. Unless they know.
Rust looks worse than like what it actually is, right? I heard that.
Yeah, that's true.
It is, because that material is designed to do that.
I mean, it just looks tired.
It
Like,
looks wilted.
yes,
Yo.
like it definitely needs a lot of TLC.
It needs
But
hydration,
um,
a shower,
yes, an
a
IV,
good meal.
the whole nine.
IV.
But I, as much as I've never, I've never gone to Dixieland or Blue Bayou. I've always heard that, it was racist. They
Mm,
really don't care for my kind there. So I had never gone. But I would always hate to see, a park suffer.
yeah.
In the regard that it's, going to. So I'm hoping that the management company does come in and do something worthwhile that can include both parks. I know it's a level of difficulty,
See, I
with
get that because it's like, I mean, granted, a bit more relation because of recent, with Six Flags America, but
Mhm.
to me, I think a lot more parks can work if the operator slash owners just gave a fuck. Like, and I mean that in the sense of like, you need to realize what the investment is, what you're
Mhm.
going for, and actually hit that. I mean, and granted, I'm thinking a lot of these parks, are they really going for just trash? I mean, they're really going for a mediocre experience, or are they trying to? They
No,
keep saying
seriously.
like, "Hey, we're going for the best for the time." People want to come back for that novel kind of like experience. So when you go to
Exactly.
Knoebels, it's like, for example, like people think. I feel like a lot of people first time like, oh, this is an old trolley park, whatever. But when you go there, it's clean. It's like a lot of charm. It just feels like you went and took a trip back in time. Uh,
Exactly. I hear that a lot about that park, and I guess it just all depends. Like, I'm not saying that you need to have an enthusiast at the head of marketing or anything like that, but yeah, definitely someone who cares, someone who understands that it's more than just a business.
yeah, but even then, it's like what I feel like you can look at what people would want, right? And I'm not even saying IPs. You just have to
Fast
like
and the
people
Furious,
just want a
right?
place to like. Some people literally go to parks and just fucking chill. Like
Mm.
if you just do it, like if you just have a good places to chill, good bar, good decent food, where it feels like you're not just wasting your money or just borderline like giving yourself the shits later. Uh, like decent, unique rides. Maybe for the area you might have to do a clone, but it's probably still further away. Just a well-run park. People will hear
Mhm.
about it. They'll go to it, right?
Like Dorney.
Yeah,
I would do that.
honestly, to be
Park
that
that
is a
was
good
cool.
example.
Plus, I feel like Louisiana needs something like that. Like, um, I mean, everything that we have sucks. I mean, look, we have like a Top Golf
uh,
main event.
and now
Not even
now
a.
it's expensive as hell. Like Top Golf, I remember, was actually
Oh
like
hell
you used to
yeah!
be able to drink there. Hell, you used to be able to eat there. Now, you can.
They have good food and drink though.
Okay, I
They
remember
do.
it used to be like a few years ago. It was like way too expensive. I'm like, well, this is not what I the top of I remember. Unless they finally
No,
lost all their clientele like me, and now they're finally lowering it again.
Yeah, it's
I
like
think
a
it's.
hundred
I
dollars
mean,
a
to be
day.
honest, the only time I've been to Top Golf like at least 5 or 6 times, but only one time is the time that I like came out of pocket with it. The other times were because they were a company outing.
That's normally how it goes.
It's like $100 night, right?
Yeah, it's
Yes.
like insane.
Yeah, because like yeah, they like sneak in charges and fees on the golf alone, and then the food and drink is expensive.
Yeah,
For it to
my
be just
bill
regular
alone will be like
Americanized food.
my bill alone would be like $50 to $60.
Yeah, yeah, at least.
And it's just because of like the extra drinks. Like, and of
Yep.
course, I'm like probably getting an appetizer for everyone. Like,
Yeah, like you could even have just a couple like cheap drinks. Like I know you're a Miller guy,
saying,
but,
like, it's
you
still
have a
like
couple of
$6.
those. There's probably more, unless you're on like a special.
Bro, no, you're right. It depends on the area. Like the dullest one.
I mean, yeah, I've got the piece of shit. My floor is expensive as
No,
fuck.
the ones in Northern Virginia are like the ones near DC. It's like fucking $9 for like domestics, bro. It's so bad. Yeah, anywhere near Tyson's, Leesburg, fucking Ashburn, fucking Ashburn. Look at me, me hating on my fucking local team. Look, I'd be making fun of myself so bad right now as a team. I'd be like, what the fuck is? Look at this guy.
Look at this dude.
I'm just saying, like, I'm growing up. Wow. News. So you really want to talk about this POV, so we'll talk about it. Why do you want to show me your POV, dude? You know that's like, it's kind of a lot, man.
Whose POV are you talking about?
Your POV, dude.
Of what?
I don't know. You're just trying to show me your POVs, and I'm like, man, it's a bit much. You know,
I don't. What are you talking about right now?
You're showing me your POV, man.
What am I doing right now?
The POV. You said a POV.
Of what? Of where? Of what?
I don't know. You told me.
The fuck did I tell you?
Bro.
Where? On what?
I guess it's Fast and the Furious, but...
Oh, that POV. Yeah, dude. That's going to be my new number one.
No, it won't.
Dude, it's literally Velocicoaster, but better. Like, are you kidding?
But Time Traveler, it's not your number one.
I haven't been on Time Traveler, so when I go and read this is going to be better, so...
Wait, where is it, dude? I can't even find it. Who posted it?
I didn't post it.
Well, where is it on the Twitters?
I don't... Look up, like, Fast and the Furious or something. Go to Coasters and Brews. They have a meme about it. Fuck.
Well, I'm not trying to get a meme.
Yeah, I know. The meme's accurate, though. Damn.
Oh, wow. Just the meme. Congratulations.
We're supposed to be the news podcast.
Well, this just happened today, right?
Yeah.
I didn't even see it on my timeline, but to be fair, I was asleep all today, so...
Here.
Alright, the high roller should give me it, because it definitely gives me more... gives me more of roller coaster stuff to buy. Oh, excuse me, main one. What is this? Super duper juicer? Trogs? Honestly, not a big fan, but it's because they use a lot of hops. Hops are... Alright, so, Lauren, what do you think of this? Oh my god, the fucking... That's hot, I'm sorry. That is sexy.
What is it?
What do I think of what?
I don't see what you're talking about.
I'm looking at Dom's fucking car as a train. That's fucking sexy, bro.
Yeah, Jordan's a silly hater. Jake Coasters posted something.
Wow, so you just saw it and didn't even... See, that's why I was impressed when you did post. Okay, I found something. Is it actually the look?
No, that's why I'm trying to find the other video.
Wait, what? What'd you say?
I said I'm trying to find the good videos for you that I thought I saw earlier.
Well, there's this right now. I'm looking at the reveal. Oh my god, they're gonna have fucking Walker Skyline! That's the one I want to get in first, dude. I don't care, I'm waiting for it. I'm like, can I get in Walker Skyline? And if they don't know what I'm talking about... Wow, I punched my... I didn't punch it, but I like slammed my fist and it actually unpaused. If they don't know what I'm talking about, I'm asking to get them fired. Or, no, I guess not fired. I'm asking to get them moved from somewhere else off that attraction because they're clearly not dedicated enough for the family. Okay?
Family. They're from Universal High.
No, that's what I'm looking at right now.
Okay.
Well, I guess I am. Well, I'm looking at the teaser, like the reveal.
It looks insane, bro. Hope my audio doesn't come through. They drift and go through essentially Velocicoaster.
I mean, so that one concept was accurate. There's just no spike.
Yeah, we know what the layout is because it's...
And it is next year, dude.
Oh, is it? All
Like
right.
what? How did you look at this?
Do you
And
think
like,
I read? Do you think I read?
what? Well, I can't read.
Yeah.
It's literally the plankton meme. Why are you still here? Well, I can't read. Oh shit. No, yeah, next year. You said no, it's opening this year, dude.
I didn't say it confidently like that. Pipe down.
I mean, you literally said you're making a flight to go to Hollywood this year. What are you talking about, my guy?
Yeah. Okay.
I wish I
like,
screenshot it. I wish I screenshot it. Because you cannot send it.
wait, that Jordan doesn't like that train?
Yeah, I'm saying, bro, like, that train is
What a-
sexy as fuck.
What a goofy goober.
Granted, is he a car guy? That's all I actually wanted to know.
No, he is a non-car woman.
Well, that's all I know. That explain. I feel like you're a car guy or like the films, which I'm not really a fan of the films. I just kind of like the first ones as a kid and kind of like
First
the
one-
meme of them, like, you know, family and everything.
First one's good. Second one's great as a meme. Third one's also kind of good as a meme.
Yes.
And then
Wait, you mean the spinoff second one, or you mean literally Too Fast, Too Furious?
Too Fast, Too Furious because they brought in Ludacris and I was a huge fan. So
Well, because Tokyo Drift is actually not good, but
dude, I'm so embarrassed about my beer chug. Holy shit, you have no idea.
so it actually was bad.
It was embarrassing. So like,
Wait, hold up, Lauren. So what do you think split the G is before you even? If you just heard someone say that to you, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna go split the G.
Split the G?
Yeah. What do you?
What the fuck?
Okay.
What does that mean?
So you have a
Okay,
Guinness.
okay. No, wait. What is your first thoughts? If you're so yeah, and they just go off. You know, you don't hear from them for like an hour or so. But they went and split the G. What do you think they went and did?
It'd take an hour to go split the G.
Well, no, I'm just saying in general. Like, you know, you just don't hear from them in an hour. You know?
I'm gonna start calling you Unk. You don't know the kid's expression because you're not on TikTok, bro.
Unk. I'm
Unk.
Unk.
Unk West, little baby 20
I
something.
mean, I got called an Unk when I was 25.
Exactly, you're Unk status now because you're against split the G, bro, and you don't like makeup.
All right, so
That doesn't sound like you, but honestly, that sounds like something sexual.
exactly.
It's not.
Exactly. I like how they say 2026 when realistically it's probably June or July.
Or split the. I guess I don't know. It could be about smoking.
Oh yeah, you actually had to explain it now. Sorry.
Oh. Can I? Oh, my phone's about dead. I was gonna say, how can I share this video to?
God, this is so cheesy. Like I love how cheesy everything is.
It's okay. I don't want to talk about it. I'm embarrassed. So it's when you drink a Guinness, it has a G on the glass, and you're supposed to like blindly like, you know, chug it down and then stop right in the middle of the G. So the first take, I embarrassingly missed it. Second take, I nailed it. Third take, which was today, I wanted to sarcastically just chug the whole beer, and I completely bitched out and got nowhere near splitting the G. I mean, I obviously got past that, but like I completely bitched out my chug. So then it took me longer, and Wes is making fun of me.
Oh, Wes.
What?
No,
That's childish.
Yeah, that's all that we are. Yeah. So was it just that little concept thing? There was no actual POV, like.
yeah, I took a video of me chugging this beer.
Okay,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
I'm talking about the
pause.
fucking
You guys
Fast and
drink
Furious.
Guinness?
No, I don't drink Guinness. But...
Ty, you drink Guinness?
I'll drink anything you put in front of me. Yeah.
That
this
is
man
insane.
drinks neutral. He's gross.
Guinness is like liquid bar.
No, Guinness is light as fuck.
Ugh.
I drink much stouter beers than that. Yeah. Guinness kind of tastes like water. It's just got some.
The smell alone, just I can't. I don't know. Can't do it.
See, I don't mind the
Lord.
smell of it, but it's
It looks
really...
like you're drinking like a magical spell.
And it looks like oil.
Yes.
It's looks like gold.
Like the Sanderson sisters made it.
Yeah, so Fast and the Furious is a thing. There's
I don't
no
think there's
POV.
there's that unofficial video of it. Yeah.
Okay, well, you made me think there was like,
Sorry, there isn't, but it's still going to be the best coaster in the world.
Just like Stardust top 20.
Fucking shut up.
So that's gonna give me 18. How many is it gonna give?
What?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm basically talking to myself. Oh, you
Oh
got
wait, not like yeah, because not. Yeah, so for some reason, yeah, if you don't like, if you don't like these trains, I don't know. You're
Yeah, those trains look sick. They literally look like. I'm excited.
like they're like and like the detailing of them too. Like, if you don't like those trains, I don't know. You like unseasoned food.
Calling out Jordan there.
No, I just say things that are boring.
You also have hot takes too, but yeah.
Okay, my only hottest take is, I guess, the recent one, but I don't even think it's that hot if you think of the layout. So,
For what?
Miko says it's not hot if you think of the layout. Just think of the layout.
I'm just gonna ignore you.
just think of the layout a bit, you know. 3 airtime hills and 20 miles per hour turns, you know. I mean, it's fun, you know. A lot of people can ride it. That's what it's made for, you know. It's SeaWorld.
This is for you, West.
Okay, so rest of the news. What do we have? We have a lot of this. Let's go some of the smaller stuff out of the way here. FNAF's coming HHN. Do you care about FNAF at all? I think that's past your demographic, right?
No, it is my demographic.
Wait, what?
I go every year. I go like multiple times a year.
No, not HHN. Fucking FNAF.
Oh no, that isn't. I loved like when it originally like the original season or not season, the original like game. I used to watch streamers back in like 2016 play that shit like to go to bed.
Yeah, that was basically I was a fan of it until like the 4th one.
Yeah,
now
so
I have no clue what the fuck is happening.
But that being said, I'm not excited because it's just going to be a bunch of fucking teeny bopper chicken.
Yeah, I do think it's going to bring the biggest
clowns.
teen crowd, depending on what else is announced.
I actually, with my guy group that I go, there's 4 of us every year. We go all out, right? But my best friend in that group isn't going this year. And I was planning on going other times, so I might just bail on the other 2 guys because I kind of really just love John. He's like one of my greatest, longest homies for a while now. And one of the other guys kind of has some hot takes that I kind of disagree with all the time, but whatever. But yeah, I think this house is going to be stupid and just attract the dumbest, fucking worst kids on earth.
Yeah.
You're not coming for it, right?
Yeah, I don't think so this year, but we shall see.
You, Chris, Nessa, like you guys could travel so cheap together.
That's true. I just kind of want to go back to Cali for some reason around that time. Hit Not Scary Farm because I didn't. Or do like stay local. Do Phoenix Fall Fest.
Gatorade is good as fuck.
Yeah, also, I'm pissed because I fucking forgot the Vertigo.
Vertigo?
Sticker, yeah. I'm supposed to give this to fucking Lauren and I fucking forgot.
That's sick. All right. So, do you have anything to say about that thing, or is that
About what?
Five Nights?
Oh, I mean, I used to like it, but I feel like they're gonna go based off of the movies and shit. Which really, if they use the costume stuff, that's not bad because they were literally outfits to everything. But I don't know. It's holy shit, Freddy Fazbear.
Yeah, it looks cheesy as fuck, right? Like,
Well, people that don't get it, but I think they can
well,
do a really good job with it.
the movie's cheesy though. The movies are terrible.
I mean, the movie is the worst thing made from it, but the games aren't. The lore is just convoluted, right? I
But
just don't know how it's gonna work.
it's themed to the original movie though.
Yeah, yeah. I just don't know how
So
what you call it. They need to make it somehow where you feel like claustrophobic but also stuck. Like you can't move because that's what was scary about the games. It was the different. It was the inverse of a horror game. You're not running away. You have to keep them away. So the question I have here is: people said that one of the houses was the most insane. Like, how did they do the Quiet Place house last year? Now that it's been fucking
the Quiet Place
9 months.
the Quiet Place was dope. It was kind of quiet. To kind of explain it, it was really good. They had the monsters were great. The effects were good. You're supposed to be like quiet, I guess, to prevent them coming out, but I mean, you're conga lining in a haunted house, so
Yeah, so I would have just yelled the whole time when they came out. Quicker.
yeah, that's one thing to do.
That's what I'm saying. It's like if that's a cool thematic thing though. It's like I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna do that, but we have one less month to ride trash. Wow. Okay, so I caught it this time for the a-hole from New York, by the way, because he said we shut on Rip Red Rocket last episode, and I don't even remember what we did.
I will never shit on Rip Red Rocket. I love Rip Red Rocket.
What? Love is a crazy word to use for that roller coaster. But
you are a hater. I love fun things. You don't like fun.
That's why. Hold up. That's why you like Timbili, right?
Timbili's not that fun.
Yeah. Yeah. There's some
Lauren,
rides that are fun.
Lauren, real quick. Can you see me?
Yes.
Is that
How
glue?
good is this?
Like,
How good does this mustache look?
it looks like you
I'm
have
sorry?
Elmer's. Are you sniffing Elmer's glue? Like, what do you?
What'd you say, Tyler?
I said, how beautiful is my mustache? I'm feeling myself. I'm sorry. I just
It's
need
gorgeous.
validation. Thank you so much. Thank you.
It's absolutely gorgeous. You should get like a small comb just for it and comb it throughout the day.
Oh, like this?
Yeah.
Like this? Yeah, I could have like a part and I could look like it's like a 1920s
I love
billionaire.
it. We gotta get you some rubber bands.
Jesus.
Also, if you're going to Six Flags America to ride Batwing,
Yeah, I am. That's
the
my
thing
goal.
should be open. I think.
Oh, so they did open it back up?
I mean, it has catastrophic things like that all the time. It's like that thing literally will like have a mini explosion in the back, and it'll probably open up
Wait
the
a
last
minute.
15 minutes to park.
Wait a minute. Explosion?
No, I'm just being ridiculous with that.
Batwing.
like
Because I
you'll
don't
see a
feel like
mushroom
that's
cloud behind.
far-fetched.
Like you're walking by to Gotham City. It's a desolate fucking wasteland back there. This is the shittiest Gotham City at Six Flags.
Damn.
And then you'll just see a mushroom cloud back behind Batwing. Like, oh, it's down. Okay.
And see, that's I'm kind of really upset because I don't know if you know, but I told them that I unfortunately was probably not going to the July trip. So kind of upset now because I did want to be able to make that park before they close it down.
Well,
But
make it an August trip. Hey.
mm, may be able to do August. Wait, are you not going in July?
No, I am. I'm just saying. Like, it's that park is like 45, 50 minutes away from me.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Hey, when are we going then?
August sounds a little bit more doable than July.
Well, they're doing it in July, right?
Yeah, there's July 15th through the 18th, I think. 15th through the 17th. So they're going on the 15th, which is that Tuesday.
The park's open on a Tuesday.
On a
Oh,
Tuesday.
I
Yeah, they're
believe
open on
so.
weekdays. Yeah, they're park's not. Come on, guys. They're not
Dude,
that
fucking
bad.
Discovery Kingdom has been closed
On
on Tuesday.
Tuesdays.
Yeah,
Oh, Michigan's
during
Adventure, honestly. So that's why we had to do our trip we had in our recent trip because they were randomly closed on a Tuesday too, and they had nine. What was it? 9 to 4 hours or something like that.
Mm,
That was 10 to 4. It was like really bad. I think it's still that way. Well, yeah, right now this party is 10 to 5, so it's
4.
not much better.
That's not even a full 8-hour shift.
No,
What
I
is
know.
going
They're
on?
literally only hiring part time. That's how cheap they're being. Make sure you get no benefits. uh, all right, so actually, dead ass. Oh, hold up, they weren't open. Oh wow, they're being mad cheap at this park. They just started opening during the week.
Mm.
Wait a minute. 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 I refuse to believe that this park is just opening for the year.
Which park?
Six Flags America. I refuse to believe. No, it hasn't. People have gone.
I was gonna say.
They just don't let you look back. So it's probably been open since Memorial Day during the day, but and their hours are definitely better after next week. So like
Mm.
11 to 7. That's like normal. Then Thursday they're 11 to 9 for some fucking reason, and then 11 to 7 on a Friday. Like, oh, it's Juneteenth.
Oh.
I'm trying to think.
which you're not coming to.
Yeah. I have to see
Juneteenth.
if I can finagle, but it's not looking likely. Really though, telling everyone, late
But
July,
y'all are
early
going to the
August, Waldemere, Kennywood.
Yes, please. I need those two more than anything.
Um. So yeah, they're definitely. Let me look at Michigan's Adventure real quick, just because I'm curious, because those hours were definitely worse. That's a what am I missing here? Okay, they were worse. Yeah, like the beginning of June, they were 10 to 4. When did we go?
Hey,
Perfect.
did you see that new mock boat coaster?
Boat. Wait, did I post about it or no?
I think I did. But That's So Mid has a cool little video of it,
Oh,
and it looks absolutely insane, right?
it does kind of look great. Like it's like
Yeah.
a variation of the rapids, like a crazy rocking boat type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, too bad parks are gonna pay for that shit over here.
Yeah. Well, Epic Universe potentially.
Uh, Disney and Universal are only fucking saviors.
Yeah. Well, I live in
Look,
Florida, so I
I've
take
only
advantage. Well, I do.
so how much liver can you cut off and it still like be usable and also grow back so that I can give them my liver.
Yeah, just sell organs. That's the good thing to do. Definitely don't just wait a couple years.
And then what do you mean? Where I have to then give my spleen and my liver because it's gonna cost more?
Just save up, In this economy, it's pretty easy.
Anyways, um, yeah, I'm gonna get there. No worries. I just
Oh, yeah,
I had to make shit posts about it. All right, Six Flags to cut 135 jobs at Knott's Magic Mountain and other California parks. And it sounds like they're making, like, basically trying to have no full-time anymore at these parks. Like, only full-time they want is if you're a mechanic. Maybe, like, some sort of supervisor, operational manager, something like that. Otherwise, they're saying, yeah.
What, to avoid overtime and all that? Or insurance, or both?
Both. They're literally, like, get rid of it. Email statement. California theme parks, reclassified, classified as part-time positions are eliminated in general. They've also eliminated all 27. So, yeah, that's a bit of a bait, but yeah, they definitely eliminated 27 park presidents, but it's like they try to transition them to general managers. So, the president role just doesn't exist in Six Flags. Well, it existed before, but Cedar Fair didn't use it. Now Cedar Fair owns them. So, they said, yeah, we're not going to use that. So, the highest they have in a park is general manager. But now, a general manager looks over a region, not just a park. So, you're basically doing twice the work, if not 3 times the work, depending on where you are doing this. And now you have to get the same amount of pay, or... I completely get it. We don't deserve Jeffrey. The fact he stayed is wild. I think there's more stuff. Cedar Point also hit by layoffs. You know...
No surprise.
Yeah, more. Wow.
Six Flags Southern Productions were following careful consideration. During a turbulent time of the company, Six Flags reported a net loss of $220 million in the first quarter of 2025. Wow. That's like a fourth of the billion y'all were saying you're going to put into these parks. Attributing to the downturn unseasonably weather and you know how often, I don't know, it's because I've done this cast for so long now. How the fuck often are they gonna say what unseasonable weather conditions?
That should be planned for, right? It's in a shitty part of town.
Bruh, I just think maybe if you had your rides open on time. You gave a great experience at Cedar Point.
Yeah.
People would be there.
It's gotten shitty over time.
Mm-hmm.
But no.
Getting absolutely done.
Which is sad because Cedar Point actually used to be the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they really did.
It was great. Yeah, the fall.
It was such an awesome park. Oh, sad to see it.
That's also how I feel about Busch Gardens as well.
Okay, let's talk about them real quick, because they delayed Bald Oasis, but they also still sent an email anyway with reasons to visit this weekend. And it's Wild Oasis.
And it keeps getting pushed back, because it's not delayed. They're just not doing anything with it right now. Nobody's working on that ride. There's been no evidence of movement or construction at all for that little kid drop tower. That's literally in fun spots and fucking everywhere. It's embarrassing. Cheap ass part.
I don't know. It's Scott Ross. He's still the villain.
Every park. I would have thought that the Busch Gardens were a little bit more.
Yeah, it's Scott Ross. We have Parks and Resorts. The cogs have taken over Toontown. We gotta take it back. Stock on pies and squirt flowers and anvils and yeah. It's time to bring the silliness back. But no, TT2 was having a time to the point where I don't even want to talk about it anymore. I am done. I don't know about you, Tyler. I'm done. It's gonna have opening woes. It's a 420 fucking foot roller coaster. It goes backwards 100 miles an hour and then shoots you 120. It's gonna have issues. There's no way you make this pristine perfect. Doesn't matter who the fuck made it. Oh, shit. So, I'm honestly done, but it did have its
I
issues
get
because
it.
Coastermania was funny. That's why I'm talking about it, so.
Do you know who should have revamped that fucking ride?
B&M would have not been able to do it.
Being fucking M, baby.
You know, I have actually a funny fun fact for you. So this is a big reason why I looked down on B&M. So they were supposed to make Intimidator 305 at King's Dominion, right? They actually couldn't find a way to make a thrilling or good enough layout. So they went to Intamin and they swapped places with Carowinds. Because Carey was supposed to make the one at Carowinds. It's Intamin. You give Intamin anything, they fucking make it. Anything.
Yeah. And then it breaks.
Okay, so your number 2 breaks. Woohoo. You get on it again. Now, right now, it's their fucking ass because they just waited on a part. They waited imagine waiting till April. That's essentially what they did. They waited till fucking April to say, oh yeah, we need a part. A major part, by the way. It's weird because I think when I look at it, like, the main way that I'm going to be able to tell that it's basically about to open if I see that cable underneath. Right now, I don't think you can see the cable underneath. It's like, trip me out. Because I'm like, damn, that's like so normal for that ride.
Millie's unreliable, as much as I love MILFs.
Well, MILF is now unreliable. She wasn't always that unreliable.
It's kind of pretty unreliable.
Perfect.
Oh, you have something from Sean on here? Let's not do this. Oh, that's terrible.
I forgot what it was.
The touching the Igor, like that guy. That's here's our idiot of the fucking week. I can't even watch this with sound.
Oh, like, that was on my bingo card.
Yeah, his his face is like in such shock. I feel so bad for him.
Bro, so let me look at the new pictures I got because I want to see if there's a cable. Because like it did look slightly different this trip.
Oh, this dude's still on I-305.
Okay, we might have progress. There's definitely a cable there this time. Was there a cable there a few times ago? Yeah, I'm doing like the deep sleuthing right now. So when was the last time I took a picture of this fucking ride? Before this last trip. Because that didn't have a cable. That was the Buzz Bar stumble. Also, it's crazy that I know it's not I'm not the reason, but I was like, hey, get this fucking shirt that everyone, in my opinion, is the best shirt for Twisted Timbers, and not the newest one that they put out, but the 2023 edition, get that shit. And I checked, and it's fucking gone. After like 2-3 weeks.
Damn.
It was a good job, guys, because I think those were like the last stock that they just had left over. I haven't been taking pictures of the ride because it's been down.
Mm-hmm. Is there any like I-305 stan accounts that like record that shit up there?
Oh no, never mind. I'm an idiot. It's still just fucking. Yeah, that kid.
Oh, that's back already. Perfect.
Bro, it's so fucking gorgeous. I'm so mad at King's Dominion. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they.
What?
I'm looking at a screenshot of all the cars on the train. Sorry, back to the drift Intamin.
I mean,
it's Dom's. There's the orange RX-7, the blue Skyline, and the orange and like spray painted green Supra. Kind of awesome.
Bro, I just saw another angle with the train. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm actually might be a stand for that train.
Yeah, I'm a stand for that ride. It's going to be the best.
He's an idiot. Jordan goes, because I'm like, says the non-car guy. And he goes, hey, I literally drive a car every day. I'm clearly a car guy. Alright, so what's the smaller stuff here? That's Outdoor 2 I'm not talking about anymore. It goes up and down now. The Coastermania stuff was fucking funny.
Yeah.
Then Travis was like, you Cedar Point fanboys.
Yep.
Fanboys.
Mine isn't for the fall of Intamin or the fall of Zamperla. It's for the fall of Cedar Point because fuck them.
Well, no, it's more so like, this is the entitlement of a lot of stuff. Where it's like, you have people like, when will it be accepted that this is just as bad or worse than the... I'm like, are y'all being fucking for real now? Like, TTD had horrible uptime. And so the standard is fucking at rock bottom. Like SpongeBob rock bottom. Broken neon signs and I'm can't understand your accent. Like, that's how low the fucking bar was.
Wait, real quick. Let me.
I have to speak in... I forgot what they called it, but... What was that language called? Fuck.
Lauren, does your bingo card have a SpongeBob reference on it?
I don't think it has SpongeBob.
I think I did 2 or 3 tonight, so... What was the language called?
What chain do you think is the most rock bottom right now?
What do you mean, Shane? I would say 305s, because it's not in.
No,
Hey!
no, Jesus Christ. No, like, maybe not chain, just like park. Like, which one do you think is like in the most in shambles right now?
Oh, honestly, fuck. That's a good question. Fuck.
In the tank? Well, definitely whoever owns Dixie Landing and Blue Bayou.
No, well, I don't know if they're a chain, but.
Well, no, that's fine, but that's also a smaller park. I don't know, so.
That's true. For a larger park, I mean, I guess that just lets me know that I don't really look into the logistics of everything to kind of know. But I would say, I would always say Six Flags because I feel like over time, no matter what they've done, they just don't make smart business moves sometimes.
Yeah.
Overexpansion,
I'm mad with.
inflation.
I feel like United and Six Flags are like competing for like dumbass
Six Flags has always had to let go of their parks. They've sold a few of them. Geauga Lake is no more. Astro World is no more. Didn't they also own Kentucky Kingdom?
Yeah, they did, but they sold that
at one point in time, and they sold that one. So I mean, when I look at it, it would be Six Flags for me.
Mine's less so like the business, but like the park aspect. But I think Seas Park United is just such doo-doo dog shit for the value.
This is coming from two separate, like, you've experienced like the downfall of them, and and the Lord has seen literally like. Well, to be fair, actually, SeaWorld did destroy Geauga Lake, so.
I wouldn't say SeaWorld did. I would say Six Flags did.
Who was the last operator of it?
Cedar Point, technically.
Cedar Fair on the
Well, Cedar Fair. Sorry, Cedar Fair.
Yeah, that is true. Because they had those. How they had the same logo of like a wedding coaster, with like the same font of Cedar Fair, but it was just a park, the park name. I remember seeing trash cans of Geauga Lake with that. Again, it's last year's. Not that I went, but I just remember seeing it.
So for me, the reason why I feel like it was Six Flags is because, for one, when it was Geauga Lake, it was just that. That was just the amusement park. And when Six Flags became no. Before this, SeaWorld was across the lake, was across Geauga Lake, and they merged into one park,
Yeah, that's
which is awesome. Six Flags acquired the park.
Mm.
And when Six Flags acquired the park, they had no recollection or understanding of what to do with marine life at all.
Oh, see, that's where I got my
Um,
history. Yeah, I thought SeaWorld ended or tried to make the park bigger, but no, if they literally just said, "Hey, Six Flags, here you go,"
Pretty much so.
and oh
Yeah.
shit, I'm honestly glad they closed it then because yeah, there could have been a lot of just
Well,
lost
The SeaWorld
lives for
side
no
had
reason.
closed well before, the water park or the, amusement park. So it was SeaWorld first. Well, no, it was Geauga Lake first and then SeaWorld. And then came the water park. And so when they acquired all three of those and put it all into one park, then that was when it was like, oh, it's the biggest, amusement park in the world, blah, 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 blah. So Six Flags had all of that tacked on. And then I don't know why the fuck they did this, but they were like, "Hey, why don't we build four big ass coasters and put them in Geauga Lake because we just have the footprint for it, but we're not going to create any type of hotels for people to stay at on the property. We're not going to, I don't know, create any hotels outside of the property
No,
for
that's the
people to
big
actually
one.
stay.
Is the
We are not going to hike up the prices for people to actually come because we want them to come. So, what would be the point of hiking up the prices? We're not going to do that for anything for the daily tickets, for parking, for food, for merchandise, for anything. Season passes, none of that. We're going to keep it the exact same. As a matter of fact, for the season passes, we're going to lower it. So, last year's price is actually going to be much this year's price is going to be better than last year's. So I was able to get a season pass for $64 for 5, 6 months to be able to go to Cedar Point. I mean, Geauga Lake
Mm.
during that time frame. Their business model, whoever was over them at that time frame, absolutely sucked.
Wait, it was $64, like the highest tier, or one of like in general, a basic season pass. So I
Yes.
mean, I'm trying to think. $64 back then. How, like 2000?
Dude,
That's for that's
$64
for
now is a good deal, let alone back then.
sixty
Oh,
four
No,
dollars, and
64
this
back then
is
might be a worse deal. Is what I'm saying.
$64 for one that include parking because
Parking, I
so
mean,
it
it was
wasn't
actually
it
okay
wasn't
back
the
then. It was like $10, $15. It's
mm,
gone up so much, like just slowly, and people don't want
I
to
know
talk
for a
about
fact
it.
that my mom got it for that because she didn't like having to pay for parking.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know how we can somehow get past this, but we need to somehow. Ugh, man. Paying for parking
Yeah.
makes me vehemently angry. I
Yeah,
think it's
I
because of how
leave.
greedy they are, just saying fuck it.
that's
We'll
why I
just
hate to
randomly
see
make it
park.
$60.
Yep. That's how they keep you coming back for their premiere pass for way too much money. Yeah. You fucking show up as a normal guest and it's $45 to $55 every day.
No, on a
It's
really dead
insane.
day, it's like 37 maybe.
Yeah, maybe. It's bullshit, man. And then we're on random Fridays, they lie and say their preferred parking's out, and you're like, no, it's not.
Well, Sirens Curse has been testing actually.
Looks insane. Going to be their second best coaster.
I'm trying to think if that's accurate. Wait. I don't know. It's probably gonna be third.
Third there's good. They have a good top three.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're just building the LA Dodgers in their lineup. They're saying, "Fuck it," if we just keep just, it won't matter for last half of shit. If you're if you basically have 20 coasters, they have 18, I think now, right. So like, if 9 of them are grade to elite, then do the other 9, like, I guess they kind of matter, but like, does it really matter? You have 9 elite coasters that people are talking about.
I don't think they have 9 elite coasters though.
No, I'm saying they are. They're trying to.
I think King Dominion's lineup is better.
That's a take, but I don't think.
I don't think it is.
They have more meat at the top. I'm saying like their meat is so. I'm saying like. It just works out.
Are you the meat master?
Yeah, they had the meat, bro.
I mean, King's Dominion has Apple's Apple, right?
Wait. Wait. Apple's decent time.
It is. They have a flight. Okay, so obviously you have the top 3, right? Where do you place King's Dominion's top 3 versus Cedar Point's? Or we could keep moving on, but I think King's Dominion is a better park.
Shit. Actually, their top 3s are kind of close, actually. You're not going.
I know. You have Dale, which is the greatest machine on Earth.
Yeah, you got Dale, Twisted Timbers, and
Grizzly.
And then how it's running this year.
Like Grizzly clears Magnum and Millie, right?
Okay, technically I have Magnum over Grizzly.
Do you? Wow.
I have Twisted over.
You're a Morgan fan / right?
Well, that's Arrow, but yeah.
Yeah.
I do like the. I really do like the jank in that shit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, at one point it was
I
my
think they're
number
right
one.
next to each other. Maybe. Let me see. That's why I was thinking about my rankings. I'm like, that's. Yeah, Magnum's at 33, Grizzly's at 36. So yeah. Let me think. So I think they're close. Like if you just go top 3. Top 4, then it doesn't matter. But that's what I mean. Like they're making it so top heavy that it just won't matter. Like, no, but the fact that TT2 was down for Coastermania, it's kind of funny because they gave Wilderness Run ERT. Like, bro, what? Imagine thinking you're getting TT2 ERT for the night, and you get Wilderness Run ERT.
Not even fucking the new Wild Mouse. What is it called? Wild Mouse, yeah. So that one's hard to get on, right?
Oh, which one?
The Wild Mouse?
Wait, the Wild Mouse where? At King's Cedar Point?
No, Cedar Point, yeah.
It's been fine.
Or like, what would you rather have them do ERT on that they didn't?
Yeah, they could have done Wild Mouse, to be honest. Yeah, like. So, like, fuck it. They could. That's better than Wilderness fucking Run. I don't know. That's like troll.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it is.
Wilderness fucking Run. Alright. Yeah, it ended up opening after Coastermania. Whoop, whoop, whatever. They ruined Kermit, too, by the way. I meant to start the cast off with this. What the fuck is this voice?
Oh, yeah.
Things up and getting ready for our...
No.
Hi-ho, everyone! Hey, the Muppets are busy packing things up and getting ready for our big move to Sunset Boulevard in Disney's Hollywood Studios at Walt Disney World. I can't tell you how excited we are to be part of Rockin' Roller Coaster, the first ever Muppet coaster in existence. That is, if you don't count Gonzo's homemade laundry chute roller coaster in our old theater, which I do not. So, anyway, we will see you all there in 2026.
I fire him immediately. Immediately fire this man.
What does the old one sound like? I need a comparison, because, like...
Oh my gosh. I should have looked up just Rainbow Connection.
He does kind of sound like shit, especially towards the end.
Yeah, it just sounds like a guy with a nasal. Like, I don't know.
What's on your mind, Dion?
Alright, we got ads. And it's Old Spice.
We take you now to Kermit the
What's the
Frog
next
with
news
another
here?
fast-breaking news story.
Is this microphone? Oh, hi all, this is Kermit the Frog of Sesame Street News. And
happened to
today
Flash?
I am standing at the base of the tower where the Princess Rapunzel is being held prisoner by the Wicked Witch.
Alright, we're just gonna watch Sesame Street Kermit clips for the rest of the cast. Good night, everyone. I'm just kidding. Yeah, Great Adventure is getting stuff. Yeah, there's something else. Oh, also, before we get into that, you have more time to go to California's Great America. I think I talked about that a bit, but confirm you have. They're looking about that 2027 is going to be its last season, as they're, they have the lease until 2028. So it wouldn't really make sense to run it until, the very last of it. They can make sure they take out what they need to and just leave as soon as the lease is done that next year. So, yeah, there's that. Silver City had a funny. I forgot. It was actually pretty funny. I don't know if you guys saw this.
Collier sent me an email and he asked, what's going on with the construction between Wildfire and Powder Keg?
Ooh, you know what? I had somebody else ask about that the other day. Like, there's a fence down the queue, Wildfire there that kind of blocks off an area. Definitely I didn't know it was a secret, actually. I'm funny that Collier doesn't know.
Yeah. Collier, how do you not know?
Yeah, like, I thought everybody knew what it was.
And what's going on behind that fence is it's a big, giant...
Okay.
I know, it's
Okay. You guys get the idea. But this is during their podcast, which I didn't even know they had a podcast. Silver City has a podcast. I almost went to this fucking park on the trip, but I will save it for a Kansas City get around, alright? That's what we're going to be doing, but... Yeah, that happened. They're announcing something soon. Honestly, I don't expect anything too big from that park, but we hope I'm surprised. That's what I will say. Yeah, we're basically into the beefy stuff in the end here. So, yeah, so first off, Kentucky Kingdom. It seems like Hergen is leaning into what they're good at, and mostly family-friendly attractions, entertainment, as it seems like what I saw, the Get Ready to Test Your Wings. I thought it was going to be as Imperial Air Race and a new something else, but it looks like it's going to be a suspended family coaster from Vekoma. So kind of like Freedom Flyer, Dragon Flyer, those type of models. So yeah, more family models. Granted, it makes sense for this park. They don't have as much to go with because they're literally right next to an airport. But forever followed by the FAA in April for 67-foot tall structure. So that's how tall it's going to be. I think it's going to be just a tad shorter than Lightning Run. So it's going to be pretty sizable for the families. I hope it's not a clone, because I know the Dragonflyer model's a clone. Freedom Flyer thing is original, but it really doesn't do anything. So I hope it has a bit of bite. Especially with apparently, Phoenix Rising, that first half, and then, apparently BBW's Revenge actually, giving something. Having some force there, so. That'd be cool. But, yeah, you just had memes. You have unofficial first look. And Great Adventure. I think this is retrack, but I could be wrong. If this is specifically for a new ride by Intamin, then I think this project won't be as enticing as people think. But we've been wrong before. I do know if it's, if it is for a new project, it's not going to be, the most groundbreaking, record-breaking ride. But if they wait a year, let Daniel Schnopin, get into his bag a bit, cook in the kitchen a bit. Well, they might have something special for that plot. They have a huge plot to go with. Not only Kingda Ka's plot, but Green Lanterns. So, granted, this is not just Reddit that we're getting this from. This is like you're able to find this, these records for yourself. So, a lot of people are suspecting these are for El Toro. And yeah, especially considering the fact that people are getting sources that the mock project is not going to be happening as well. And this is the point where Tyler's. What do you think of all of this? What do you think of this happening? Do you think this could be the new run? Do you think it's for El Toro? I'm hearing El Toro's running like shit to the point where you have GP saying to RMC it.
I think it's confirmed for El Toro, right? I forgot what nerd I saw on Twitter talking about something about like, oh yeah, it's for this, and he knew like he worked there or something. I need to start bookmarking shit more.
Yeah, you need to learn how to constantly see something and be like, oh, that's news for the cast, and then throw it in there. But yeah, but also not the same news too, because that does get Yeah, but no, I appreciate you actually giving some of the stuff in there. Because there's some times where I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't see that on my timeline.
Mostly TDR memes.
Well, this time, yeah. No, do you think... I mean, what would you put in that plot? Considering your ass cheek got imploded.
No, what I would put in is Kingda Ka, but taller and faster without seatbelts or restraints, and yeah.
Wait.
I said what I said. Also, where are you? I can't see your face anymore.
You
What
said
happened?
seatbelt restraints?
I said no. Get rid of it. Just make Kingda Ka, but taller and faster and smoother, and get rid of the seatbelts and restraints.
I mean,
the only way you can replace that ride is by making it bigger and flashier and dumber.
They should just add 4,000 feet.
Yeah, just make it a 500-foot fucking coaster. Like, come on.
I mean, that's only adding 50 feet. No, that's actually not true at all. That's not how that works.
That'd be so fucking sick, though. Or add 100 feet, make it a 550 fucking foot tall roller coaster. So it has to launch like 145 or something insane. Anyways, nothing should replace Kingda Ka ever.
Nothing? Well, so they just leave it there. Alright, cool.
Yeah, they should have just made it. They should have just...
that crater.
They should have just...
in the land and people's hearts.
Better. I'll be right back. My heart hurts and my ass cheek is aching because you're shitting on it.
I'm not... I'm just talking. Things just... talking about it is shitty. Maybe you didn't put on your ass. You're gonna have to think about it when you shit. Anyways, what happened at Flash? This is the last of the news. Someone apparently stepped on the ride, the launch. What the fuck? Someone exited the front row from the right side, the loading side, and walked on the track in the front of the train. He stepped with both feet on the white parts of the launch, on the left and right sides, and trust me, they been. Two rider operators saw it happen. They screamed, looked at each other, but said nothing. They loaded the next group and dispatched a train with us on board. Is it normal procedure to test the ride or something like this happens? Yeah, what would you do if they someone stepped on the brake on the LSM fins?
I feel like that's fake.
Oh no.
That sounds made up, man. Like, there's no way.
There's no way. There's no way.
Like, It would set off so many alarms and triggers.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I think they really stepped in the launch there. Okay, but like, what is an LSM
I don't put it past
made
Six
of?
Flags, but
What is like what is exactly an LSM? Like, what is it made of? What metal? What magnet material? I guess.
probably copper and aluminum and magnetic material.
Right, but like, I don't know. I'm just like, would they really been like that?
No, it wouldn't. That's why I think it's fake.
I don't know, man. I'm just fucking with you.
Oh, okay. I'm like, all right. Well, you can. I'll be the skeptic, I guess, but whatever.
No, I honestly just don't know. And it's like, if they ran it right after and they rode fine, it's probably fine. So yeah.
Also, my stoned ass, when you first posted this story, I thought it was Flash at Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, and I was like, how did he walk on the LSMs if they're inverted?
He's Spider-Man, bro.
Yeah. I was so confused.
He just turned the anti-gravity off, flipped it upside down.
I couldn't imagine going to that doo-doo ass park.
What, Discovery Kingdom?
No. The new Flash at the Jersey.
Oh. I mean, I don't know. I haven't heard. Have people said it's any good things about it recently? Fucking. Probably he's ran bad. They probably have less to worry about. Let's see. Not all time. Let's see, 6 days ago. That's not Great Adventure. Oh, what do you think of this Nitro picture?
Ooh. I mean, I love that park in Nitro. I don't see the picture, though. Why isn't your camera working?
I don't know. It's working for me, so it's weird.
Can you hear my son? There you are. Get down, stinker. Oh, no. I don't like Intamin, but it looks like a lot of good things are happening for him soon. Kermit. What is this thing about Hershey Parks? Okay.
I think we're done. I'm just looking at Great Adventure on Reddit now. Trying to see what people think.
Reddit's a great place for accurate, reliable news.
Well, I'm not really trying to get news. I'm just trying to get like Trevor Report.
Batwing's dead, bro. Trust me, I saw it on Reddit.
You blew up, dude. I mean, it did have like pre-cash. It's really bleeding out like in front of us. I'm losing all of its like hydraulic fluid and just yeah. Oh, wait, hold up.
Did you start Echo 97?
No.
You said you were gonna.
Yeah, but then I didn't have time. But I should have time if someone. I would have time now.
Well, you're not going on my vacation with me, so you're probably have time. How do I break the news to Chris and Nessa and Jordan and Hannah and my baby niece?
Just tell them, man. Just tell them. It's because they like their team think too highly of Mako. I couldn't take. I'm just kidding.
To be fair, my baby niece was a fetus in her mommy's tummy when they didn't know she was pregnant.
Bro, that's happened on so many coasters with people. Like, so,
Yeah.
My nephew, it happened with him on a Pulse chariot. So.
That's sick. Hell yeah. B&M hyper babies. Let's go.
Dude, I can only imagine, because my mom would never even ride a ride, so.
How long have we been recording?
2 hours. 2 hours of change.
I don't know why my head hurts, but it does, and it's pissing me off.
Look, my head hurts thinking about all the people trying to turn this TT2 being open. Boycotts on the screen, by the way. TT2 being open into a bad thing. Oh, it's gonna go down again, guys. Just watch. Wow, they built a big, dumb, stupid ride that broke records.
It didn't really break any records. King Dakar had all those, so...
Backwards. Multi-launch.
No, you loved it, right?
What?
TT2.
Oh yeah, it was a great time.
Yeah, it sounds absolutely insane. So,
It
which
was
is why I think I have a lower regard for their tops because I haven't been on that.
Right, like once you get on that, you're like, okay, it's complete again. Like,
yeah, that's kind of what it needs, like that craziness. That is the, what is that called, a strata or a giga or something?
I don't know. I mean, Steve is like big and long, freezing, but
just the way we like our RMCs around here.
I guess no, not Twisted Timbers apparently.
It's what it lacks in length and longness, it has in intensity.
Yeah, that's very true.
Like a 5'6" man with something to prove, you know.
I'm crying. You said he's an angry short man.
A little angry short.
No, where can they find just everyone?
No, fuck, that's how we have to end.
Yeah.
Twisted
Timbers is it's the one guy who picks fights with random people and yells at people all the time, and random outlet like public ploutings. There's like he's like.
I kind of love that energy though, like absolute like madman energy, because like I try to keep that going.
Oh, Lauren, do you have anything you want to talk about here?
Yeah, I want to talk about how Goat Rusher is just open and available today when that bitch had her legs closed for me.
Did you ask nicely and tell her she's a good coaster?
I guess I didn't. I guess she just wasn't feeling me at the time.
Sometimes you gotta beg, you know.
She just busting it open wide for everybody else now, spinning and everything, and I was like, I didn't get none of that.
I love a generous. All right.
So yeah, I'm a little pissed off about that. That would have been a nice.
When you try to, okay, why don't we do a Cali trip too? Because I'm missing. I have Magic Mountain, but I'm missing that, like Knott's, and obviously I want to do studios when Fast and Furious.
I need to get back to Magic Mountain too because there's a couple. I never got Viper.
Yep, I was gonna say I'm still missing at least five or six credits at
Viper's
Magic Mountain.
I hear that it does.
Actually, that makes sense. Her Viper was not like always up, so
I'm upset that I didn't get Superman, but I don't think anybody's getting Superman.
Yeah, Superman had to be a boomer enthusiast to get Superman.
Hey, Unc, listen here, Unc. We're also, can I just add a little tidbit? No, never mind. I don't want to.
You sure?
Fuck ice. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, 100%. Stay safe on Saturday.
Yes, I actually feel bad for our Pride homies because I feel like there's a current revolution. I mean, I guess revolution's kind of important too. That's kind of like happening nationwide, you know. So, because Saturday's supposed to be a downtown Pride event, but it's also going to be the birthday military parade / counter No Kings parade or protest as well. So it's going to be quite interesting thing. It's not going to be as big as Orlando's or Tampa, which I kind of want to go to but also I want to be able to walk home. So yeah, you'll catch me out there protesting. We don't have any fucking kings. Never have, never will. That's my political tangent.
Yeah, we had to bring it in at least once this cast.
Got to. It's kind of important right now, and everybody knows my stance anyways, so.
I appreciate your stance. And I also say to be safe. You just never know how things can turn, how they can take a turn.
It's 9-year anniversary from the Pulse shooting in Orlando. Which
it's 9 years?
9 years actually, and that was like that a lot of human beings died. Like that's such an insane tragedy. Yeah. So be safe, everybody.
I didn't know it was 9 years already.
A lot of dumb, hateful motherfuckers out there. So
it is. And the crazy part about it is it's not even like it's not something that you're born with. It's literally taught.
Yeah, hate is definitely taught.
I'm gonna just take advantage of my being a very tall, white, male, adult, Anglo-Saxon looking man with my mustache, and if I see ICE agents, I'm just gonna start sprinting away from them
with my mustache
to distract them from any potential people and all that. So I don't know. I love taking advantage of my my white privilege. It's kind of crazy. The shit I can do, like it's.
He's using it for good.
Yeah, well, I use it just for anything. I'm thankful for it. I know, like, I walk around like this. I was walking around my brewery before it opened, like, you know, I feel safe. I feel unbothered. Like, no one's gonna fuck with me. Cops are gonna fuck with me. You know, it's nice. So it's like people don't realize it, and it's like, can't be stupid. Fuck ice.
Yeah, they put way too much in my drink, bro. Fuck ice.
Oh my god, have you seen that guy?
What?
There's this nothing. I don't want to keep going on political bullshit. Just
Are you talking about Kabi?
No, I'm talking about some guy that's just some clown that's like pro ice, essentially. It's just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Ice. Yeah, like I just don't get it.
Well, there's got to be negativity and stupidity in the world. I feel like.
Yeah, aim it at people that like cheetah hunt or something.
Oh no, that's hey. Wait a minute.
Thank you.
You know what, Ty?
I said what I said. That ride's trash.
We were good.
No, listen,
but I don't know if this friendship is gonna work.
Listen, elect me as president, and everybody can do any drugs they want, love who you want. But if you like cheetah hunt, you go to jail, straight to jail.
I love cheetah hunt.
Gulag. So
love is crazy, by the way.
That's insane.
One thing.
Yeah, enjoy. So this is my coaster picture collection up here, and I've had some dates.
It's gorgeous. I love the yellow track. I just love. It's beautiful.
I completely judge a woman on the first date, depending on if they've been on cheetah hunt and if they like it or not.
Damn, judge away.
Straight up. Second dates are not going to happen if they're like, "Oh yeah, have you been on?"
And when it comes to Intamin,
Busch Gardens?
I'm an Intamin girl all the way. So whatever they make, I'm fucking with heavy.
You never had your schmeat pinched.
To a regard.
Your schmeat pinched. I mean, I guess I know how to deal with it now, but like, it's
Well, yeah,
also
we
like
know you,
Intimidator
we
has
know
a
you
big
don't
one.
fill up we know you don't fill up the Gatorade bottle, so you don't have to worry about it as much.
Bro,
I
have you ever
usually don't
drank
take
a
my
water?
penis to amusement parks. It's detachable. I'll just leave it at home.
Heyo.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know how women could be straight when you could have a lesbian woman with you.
Well, a lesbian woman. You know what I thought was?
Like
I
if
know
like
that this is
women.
totally off topic, but like my husband and I were talking about this, and we were talking about porn. I don't know how we got on the porn subject, but
Hell
it was
yeah.
just a regular conversation, and um, he was like, "Do you feel as though, you know, people in marriages watching porn is like cheating?" And I was like, "No, I don't think so at all." And I was like, "I guess it just all depends on what type of porn you're watching. That
Oh,
would raise concern for me specifically, like my opinion." So I was like me personally, if my husband was watching like gay porn, then yes, I would be concerned because I'd be like, "Wait, hold up, what's really turning your gears?" You know? So, and he got on the subject and I was like, well, I mean, to be honest, like if I watched like women on women, I feel like I would still probably be aroused, but it's different for men. And I was like, damn, why is it different for men? Why is it like a double standard? Because women can watch women on women and it's not gay, but
women
men
because
watching men on
women
men and it
because women
would
are
be.
beautiful. I don't know.
So men are not?
I
Are we just saying that we
no.
just don't like dicks?
Well, no, it's not at that. Well, I mean, yeah, but like, I just think women are so gorgeous.
They are.
It's bad. I've got a problem. Like, I'm at the gym and I'm just like, I fall in love left and right, man.
Damn, Ty, that's crazy. So you
It's
just be like
insane.
watching,
So I work in
stalking
the
women. No, I'm just
no,
kidding.
no, not stalking. No, I joke. I say fall in love. Like I work in like the hospital settings and just I'm also into nurses. So like, my
Nurse
goodness.
phase,
Because like they're toxic and I really like toxic women as well.
not toxicity.
Yeah,
Ty, you
Yeah,
deserve to have a
something there's something
a
wrong with
peaceful
me. Trust
woman.
me. Trust me. There's
Okay,
something. Yeah, there's.
you
But
deserve someone who does not bring strife into your
if
life.
I want strife, I want my life hard and weird, and also as long as she doesn't like cheetah hunt.
So if you toxic, hard not life, no cheetah hunt,
Yes, preferably rich.
preferably rich. Okay, so
Yeah,
some
I'm
okay.
a very shallow man, so
Well, I feel like the possibilities are endless when you put it that way. You'll be able to find exactly what you're looking for out there.
especially in this hobby. It's like,
oh, in this hobby, oh Lord. No, I try not to use this hobby for because I let my freak
No,
fly on Twitter, so
don't don't look in this hobby because if we're
yeah.
talking about the coaster hobby, there's a lot of I don't want to say I don't know how to say it without coming off as rude or insensitive. So
smelly motherfuckers.
I wasn't gonna say that. I
Of
was
the
gonna
nerds.
say sometimes everyone's not screwed all the way.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's I mean
just
that comes it's the yeah. None of us
that's
really
okay.
are, but yeah.
That's true.
You got the
But I
true
mean,
Rickies, which it's one, you know.
I feel like I'm screwed rather tightly.
Mm.
Oh, wait a minute.
I was like, screen it.
You don't
The
think
same
so? I
phrasing.
feel like I'm pretty sane, you know?
Oh.
You spent enough time around me. I
I'm
feel like
I'm pretty
I'm pretty
insane.
okay, right? Wes?
West thinks I'm a menace, I think.
Ty, I think you're awesome.
Yeah, I don't know what I even think of myself, so I just don't like to be around like people that
You know
feel
what?
that way.
I think I feel
Everyone,
like
don't joke like everyone. Yes, everyone around me is like we were saying earlier. For the most part, what I think literally is a normal person outside of the hobby.
I don't
only
think
go to the parks
that's very
with
true.
people like that, social
Mhm.
people.
Yep.
Know how to have a good time.
I'll tell you what. I don't think I you know I joke about this all the time, but Wes, I really don't think that you're human, bro.
What?
There's no way.
He's a rag doll.
He is. Nah, I think you are like either I wouldn't say like alien or anything like that, but like you got to be like reptilian or something. Like there's just no way.
Crab people.
Brian and I were talking about this the other day, and he was like, "That man literally stood up and said, 'Hi, how you doing?'" Like he was just walking behind me because I was in the row
Walking
in
by.
front of him. But like he just walked up and was like, "Hey, how you doing?" Like he was standing up and I was sitting down.
Have
Wow,
you
we're on Legend, bro.
Well, night rides.
have you had minimum clearance on the clamshells?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like the thing is like I have to feel like I don't do it all the time now because I do be like people were like I don't know if you were there for it, but no, this guy literally like grabbed onto my shoulder, and he was like and he was like apologizing after, but like he was like I'm just so sorry. I legit thought we were like actually like coming out of the train.
Funny. No, I mean, yeah, I know how
Scaring the shit out of people.
yeah. It's the best way to ride. I mean, you got to leave it loose, brother. That's what we say.
No, if it's green, you're good.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that on Twisted Timbers is such an experience. Damn, so we started the cast talking about Magic the Gathering.
Now we ended talking about roller coasters.
That's crazy. Who talks about fucking roller coasters? What nerds?
Yeah, that's like the shittiest thing you could do.
So tomorrow, Friday, June 13th, Friday the 13th, I'm going to a Universal Resort pool party for a friend's birthday party at a pool.
Ooh.
He excited.
Summer body ready.
I am not. I am furry as fuck and look like a full-on beef eater.
Man, the ladies might like fur. You never know.
Oh, the ladies do like fur, but it's hot. I know the ladies like fur. Trust me. That's why I have it.
There you go.
My hubris is insane right now. I just hope you know that. But I don't feel summer body ready. That's for sure.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But hey, it's okay. You just give it whatever body it's giving.
Yeah. I'm
and
not
go
too
with
worried.
it.
It's also just, yeah, who cares?
Not at all.
Summer, look, I don't know. I just know I feel disgusting regardless by the end of the day at the park. So.
Yeah, but you got... Never mind.
What?
Nothing.
What? What?
No, no, not saying it.
Oh my god. Well,
I'm kind of curious now. What were you gonna say, Ty?
Oh, jeez, no pressure. I'll just hang up this Discord. I can't handle pressure like that.
Pressure.
I wish I didn't have to study so I could play Splitgate tonight.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dom was right. I was telling him about the game that you guys are playing.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, it sounds like Splitgate. And I was like, honestly, I couldn't tell you.
It is Splitgate, and it's fucking sick. Oh my god.
Nice.
Monsters Unchained is just such a good ride.
He's been playing Elden Ring. I'm guessing they have like some type of spin-off game.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
like
know.
an update or DLC.
And he's been going back and playing actual Yu-Gi-Oh.
Ooh, who's this? This is your husband?
Mm-hmm.
I want to fight him.
Go ahead.
All right. What's he look like?
Black guy. Kind of looks a little Mexican.
Okay. What is this? These are very good descriptions.
But he's Creole.
Oh, okay.
Does he have an accent?
Oh, so he's from that.
He does.
He does.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
he's from Ninth Ward, New Orleans.
That's a great accent.
You don't hear it until he's like talking about something really passionately or he's mad.
Yeah. And you're from where?
I'm actually from Cleveland, Ohio.
Yeah, you're a Midwesterner, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Yeah, because like I know it can be kind of redneck up there, but I don't ever think I have like an accent or Southern, and then like if I hang out with like Yankees, they're like, "Oh yeah, you're a redneck," and I'm like, "Oh shit, okay."
You definitely don't really have an accent.
I say
No, I
y'all.
can hear it a little bit, but Ty is very well spoken.
I don't know, like
And so is Wes, because it's funny because I meet other people from Virginia, and it's weird because they're not like that far south to me, but they'll have like the most southern drawl
well, let me
I've
tell
ever
you.
heard in my life, and I'm like, "You're from Virginia? Where?" Like,
Well, the thing is, I'm in Northern Virginia, and Southern Virginia's 4 or 5 hours down. Like once you get past that RVA line change, once you get past Richmond, yeah, you gotta be. You can't be as comfortable if you're black. I'm just being honest. Like you literally.
damn.
You can't.
Just be equally comfortable and always stay strapped.
Look,
Always,
I don't know, like
especially in the South.
especially in the South.
I agree.
Absolutely.
And not even just for like other humans. I'm talking about
Mm.
animals too.
Well, it's mostly humans, but you know, and in this day and age right now, it's pretty scary. But I digress. I don't want anyone to go to jail. Don't
That's
take
very
my
true.
advice. Follow your local and legal, whatever the fucks.
That'll
And
get you
ride
killed.
and ride Monsters Unchained. Yes, and that therein lies the problem. If you're black, it will get you killed by the police.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's why I try to make sure I have everything in aligned and registration up to date,
We know
and
that doesn't always matter, though.
that's very true. That's kind of
But,
why I don't want to get like a really showy, flashy car ever.
mm.
Have
don't
more of a
need it
reason to
anyway.
just
Like
keep it
I love
over.
cars, but I'm like, living in America, it's like, what's the point? Because I can't really drive it, and then when I
That's
want to
true.
drive it in the track, okay, spend thousands of dollars, sometimes tens of thousands on tires, just for a few
Really-
hours.
I actually
really
wanted your car, but after hearing you talk about it, I'm kind of like, eh.
You want my car? I'm in love with my car.
Oh no, I was talking about Wes. What type of car do you have, Ty?
I have a brand new Honda hybrid, hybrid. Fuck. I'm sorry, I'm stoned. The Civic Hybrid, Sport, and it is quick as
Side?
fuck. No, it's the hybrid Sport, but because
Okay.
it has the dual motors, it has like 220 torque and 205 horsepower. Like it's actually quick as fuck. My old car was a sports
Ooh.
car that was actually fast, so of course it's nothing like that. But I'm getting fucking 50 miles per gallon in a reliable kick-ass hybrid. It's
God
insane. Yeah, I love my car.
It's like
I'm a little jelly. I'm a little jelly. I do want a Honda Civic.
Yeah, they're nice.
Dom has a Honda Civic Si. He wants to.
Ooh, does he have the stick?
He does.
Oh, okay, he's cool. I don't want to fight him anymore, even if he likes to hunt. I forgot why I had beef with him in the first place, but
He was to teach me how to drive it, and
yeah, that's a perfect car to learn how to drive a stick.
that's
on,
what he
by the
said
way.
too. He's like, it's
The clutch is forgiving. It's not gonna You're not gonna blow out your clutch that fast on it. Its first gear is really easy. No, it's so easy. Literally, this is my first car that isn't a manual, so it's kind of funny because it's like second nature to me. Yeah, I've always because I've always had like souped up stupid Camaros. So
oh,
I gotcha.
My last one had like over like 550 horsepower. Like it was insane.
God,
it was loud as fuck. It was criminal.
Where are you going in these cars?
Nowhere, because I got 10 miles per gallon.
No, you're making a pit stop every fucking 45 minutes.
So I was going to work very expensively with an expensive payment, and now my payments are less. And I'll put in like $15 and go for hundreds of miles.
Anyways, so, but you do like your car now?
I love my car now.
Okay.
Almost as much as Star Wars Racers.
Noted.
Really...
I saw a beautiful Corolla SE today in downtown. It was gorgeous. Pitch black, shiny.
So I was thinking about getting Pearl.
I love a black car.
Yeah, it's hard to keep clean. My car looks like fucking doo-doo right now because of it.
No, so I was getting a really kind of drunken high explanation about the simulation theory. And honestly, I was like, all because there's more gray, black, and white cars, that does not mean.
White SUVs are the NPC. Those aren't real people.
Well, so you should tell that to two of my parents, because they...
Yeah. I'll tell it to my same with the gray. Yeah, I'll tell it to my mom too. Yeah, and my stepmom, my dad's wife. Absolutely, NPCs.
Well, they're clearly real people. So
the moment they get behind that wheel, they're in the simulation.
Well, are we not in the simulation?
No, because we drive real cars.
The Civic's pretty.
Hey! It's a Civic Sport. It has a sunroof and black rims and black ass tint. It's cool. That's what they use in Fast and the Furious to rob that fucking 18-wheeler.
Yeah, give me like a Peugeot 206 or something for the 90s.
Dude, okay, you watch F1. You like European cars. Jesus Christ.
No, I'm just saying. All right, let me bring up the Nissan 24068 then. Fucking the same year, 1999 or 98 actually. But the point still stands. I remember when tuner cars were tuner cars, right? Like you had options. Now you only have is a Civic. It's kind of sad.
You got this cool looking Corolla SE. This thing's badass.
Yeah, but it's not really a tuner car. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not. Neither is my Civic because it's a fucking hybrid. You better not fuck with it.
Yeah, you can at least trim it.
No. With the S, with Herman's, you can because that's a naturally aspirated motor. Mine is you don't really. There's nothing you're gonna do besides make it look ricey by putting on stupid shit.
Bro, there's no ECU in that shit. Are you kidding me?
I don't know. Not yet. It's a 2025, bro. They don't have that fucking shit figured out yet. Nobody's willing to fuck up their warranty. It's a fucking Corolla hybrid or a Civic hybrid.
Bro, if I didn't have so many miles on my Audi right now, I would honestly get like this $300. Like you basically connect it to the ECU. Like you just connect the cable and then like there's a lag with this car, like the turbo lag in it. You'll like press it, it'll kind of like a second and a half, and then you'll feel the turbo. When you use that thing, it's like it changes the car completely. Like it's instant. Like you feel the turbo when you fucking press the pedal. I didn't do it because I definitely am probably getting something newer soon. So
yeah, I mean I've zipped you around, right? My Civic.
Yeah.
Okay, this Corolla does not have much horsepower center in mine.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's not like a sporty car.
Yeah. It looks nice.
And then the mileage is great, but that's for like, all right, I have 3 kids.
Yeah. Well, not even. That's too small for 3 kids, man.
No, that's pretty roomy. Well, I guess you're right, but like, you know what I'm saying. All right, I have 2 kids, but you know, like,
I got 2 cats, and they're not going in my car.
Yeah.
All right, well, I have to let you guys go because I need to cook and study.
Yeah, I have to go over, get ready to get to bed, eat some food.
Well, it's been lovely talking with you guys.
Lauren, where can they find you on the socials?
Oh, they can find me at Gerst Lauren, Gerst. Wait, yeah, Lauren. Damn, I forgot how to spell.
Look, I don't know if the residual's going through, but also I had to do an impromptu move. I got a Bucky shirt I couldn't fucking wear because they put the fucking wrong fucking logo on the fucking. So I got a small, right?
You mad, bro?
Yeah, I got a small because I wear smalls, right? Tell me why this is just a youth small. Because if I wore this, I'd be wearing a crop top around the fucking park. Hold up.
Hell yeah, brother.
You
it's
know
Pride
what?
Month.
People
Let it
might
rip.
be into that. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's Pride Month, brother. Let it rip.
Try it out. Belly button out this summer, eh?
This is the shirt.
Try it on.
No.
Try it on, but roll it up your tummy.
I don't need to. It won't even fit over my head.
You should definitely get some shorts.
All right.
That are the same, and then wear it as like
Just
a
wear some like
swimsuit.
All right, follow me on my TikTok because that's the best social media. Brothers of Back Row.
Wait, so that's the only place. Yo, wait, is that the only place they're following you, Lauren?
Yes, that's TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. All the same. No underscores, no periods, no dashes, no semicolons.
And you only want them to follow your
No,
TikTok? What the
we are friends on that already. All right, you've seen my stuff.
Hey,
Cool.
hey.
You've seen my splitting the G. If you go on my TikTok there.
I'm gonna go look.
There's 2 videos. The most recent one is a perfect G split there. And I have to upload my newest one today.
You did it. Like Dora. We did it.
You did. All right, guys. Westifer.
Peace out.
Good.
Westifer. I love it.
At West Tower Coasters on Instagram, at West Tower C on Twitter, at the High Rollers DMV on Instagram, and on Twitter at the High Rollers C. Go ahead and check out almost 80 episodes. Jesus Christ, we're pushing the 100.
Look at you.
Oh God. How?
Like
maybe we just like grind out and make 100 and Waldemir or something.
Okay, so the cats in the background are absolutely amazing. I love them.
Hold up.
Oh yeah. Look at them. Perfect.
Shit babies.
1, 2.
What's their names?
Boy cat over here, and girl cat over here.
You did name them boy cat and girl cat.
Boy cat and girl cat. My perfect babies. Yeah.
So we'll be in episode 85 to 86 by the time the potential Waldemir meetup is happening. So
that's in August.
Then we'll do the 100th on the West Coast.
Yeah, it's in August.
Let me know.
Well, I think 100
might
will
make
be
something shake
next season.
Because my mom was planning on. She wanted me to come visit, and Cleveland is not that far from Erie.
Yeah, I know. It's not. Oh, I'm so excited. I really hope a lot of people can come through. That'll be so fun. That park's a vibe. Get a little tailgate going. Saying?
Saying.
Get everyone all smoked up. Just saying. Rap review flower too.
I just learned I have to smoke in moderation.
Yeah, that's a hard thing to do.
I mean,
all right, y'all.
Peace out.
Yeah, peace out. Don't smoke too much, y'all. Take care.
I
Never
will
know
not.
who you meet in this hobby. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
Woo-hoo.